Okay, I'm back. Hello, chat. Let's play Divinity. I'm gonna say that again once I get the game screen up. Bloop, boop, beep. Uh, beep, boop, 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 boop. And this time, go into the keybinds ahead of time, get rid of that. So we never quick load on accident ever again. Get rid of this. Okay, well. Hello, chat room. Some of you, hello again, as we just did our Uma Musume poll stream, and if I had to give it a grade ranking, aside from getting TM Opera O like 4 times, I would say I came out on top. I got a lot of SSRs that I didn't have. I got a few that I already had, but that's just the nature of the beast as you start collecting more and more. And now we're here to play some Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Last time, we made it into Silverglen and did some exploring. We went to the White Witch Ikara's cabin, which was surrounded by an ominous magic bubble as she was being hunted down by immaculate cultists who are working for the Conduit, aka Lenora, the sister of the White Witch, who is trying to do something evil that, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I know the plan, her evil plan all the way yet. We went into her home by penetrating the magic shield bubble, by talking to and answering a quiz of some talking mushrooms, and went through a magic mirror that took us to a different realm where the White Witch had been rescuing wounded animals and even one goblin, or imp. Bad news though, the cultists found their way in to the magic mirror world, and by utilizing some sort of scroll, turned the lake in there into a portal to Heiberheim, which is a wintry land that we also did some exploring. We fought a giant boss named the Guardian that I cheesed a little bit by making it walk into lava. Found out that that's how most people do it. That's not how you're supposed to do it, but I felt pretty good about doing that plan all on my own. And then we wandered around Heiberheim, occasionally getting stopped by bands of Immaculate with names, and unfortunately had to kill them, even though they're the bad guys. I'm very suspicious that they had names. Why did they have names? So, oh, and we found out that the White Witch, Ikara, is being held prisoner in King Boreas's ice castle, and by talking to a rabbit named Hopper, we found a way in, and that's where I called it for the last stream. We are now taking a step back, and we're going to explore around Silverglen, so that way we can learn more about what's going on, pick up some quests, level up a little bit, because these fights are getting kind of hard, and hopefully find out any kind of quest or any information related to the named people that we unfortunately have already killed some of. Okay, so that was too long of a recap, and now my tea's gone cold. So before we get into the game proper, I am going to go heat up my tea again. This is my number one. This is one of my most hated things about myself, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's start poking around in the game while I sip on my tea. And yes. So I'm in Silverglen already. I was doing some buying, selling, trading, etc., etc. I've gotten some people, some new gear. So first, Mashed, he's wearing his helmet now. Now that the team is okay, and he's constantly spurting blood because he has some sort of rot on him that I don't know what to do about. It's just there, and it won't go away. So, I have to constantly keep healing him, but that's okay. We got the rot because of this wand. This wand that can kill shambling oaks in one hit, but apparently is made out of Tenebrium, which is poisonous. But Bear Daughter starts with 1 rank in Tenebrium, presumably because someone has to, otherwise everyone's going to get infected by rot. And yeah, I've given some new armor to some people, some of it crafted, some of it purchased. Can't really remember if there's anything. You know what? I think Wolgraf might be the one to talk about, actually. Wolgraf here. He has 2 new daggers that have both been sharpened. They both have some nice modifiers on them. One with a 30% chance to slow for 3 turns, and then another one to set the disease for 2 turns, or a 10% chance to knock down for 1 turn. Besides the disease, the slowed and the knockdown, that's going to sync up with people's bully talent, which boost their non-magic damage by 50% whether if you're slowed, crippled, or knocked down, which is fantastic. That does remind me, though, that yes, Mashed leveled up. We gave everyone new talents, and we talked about that last time. Far Out Man for Potato, Pinpoint for both Wolgraf and Bear Daughter. But Mashed, I've thought about a little bit, and I think the time for experimenting with potions, now that our crafting is getting better, has come. So, it might be time for us to take a defining characteristic of our character, 5-star Diner. Because the only other options would be ones that sync up with your Man-at-Arms skill, that are multiplied or changed by the level you get from your Man-at-Arms skill, but it's only 4 right now. So basically the bonuses we're going to get from that aren't really worth it. So yeah, I wanted to do this on stream. I'm remembering, let's take 5-star Diner, lock it in, and to celebrate, we're going to eat that talking clam. Ishmael. Alright, Ishmael. Time for you to get in my stomach. Wow, nothing happened. That was so unceremonious. But now we have a plus 20% boost to water resistance. Because if you eat Ishmael... Let me look this up really quick. If you eat Ishmael, you get some water resistance. But if you eat Ishmael and you have 5-star Diner, then you get 2 times the amount. Also, apparently you can cook him and eat him for an infectious disease. Uh-oh. No, I accidentally read a spoiler, but apparently, if consumed, Ishmael is going to comment on my adventure for the rest of our adventure? That's amazing. That's incredible. I really wish I wouldn't have read that before, but too late now. But yes, Ishmael is in my stomach. 20% water resist boost. I'll take it. And we might even get to hear their voice again later. So there's lots of stuff to do in the town. Mostly, there's a request in the blacksmith or whatever. There's those traders outside of town. But the inn being the major hub world of all fantasy RPGs, and I guess kind of in real life. We're gonna do all of that and talk to the immaculate guy inside of here. First, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm so surprised that Ishmael didn't have it. Wait, so Ishmael is gonna comment on things later, but didn't have anything to say as I was eating them? Okay, hold on a second. Just wait 1 second. Because I'm so curious. Like, when it says, if you eat Ishmael by cooking them, you get an infectious disease. But, like, is that like a debuff? Is it like an affliction? Or is there some sort of some other kind of bonus you can get? I'm so curious. Can you cook them in a fire? Probably not. Probably needs to be... Oh, wait. I have a cook pot. Which I've never used before, I'm just realizing. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Let's try the furnace after all. Also, this is going to be a bit of a shorter Divinity stream today. I hope that's alright. Cook Ishmael and... Oh, it worked! A talking shell you picked up from the beach. It's been quiet ever since you picked it up, especially since you cooked it. Those pitiful cries of pain and agony were deafening. So now what happens when I eat them? Talking shell, cooked.
You do not wish to catch this disease.
Oh shit! Alright, I've given everyone a disease. And I saw it spread. That's weird that cooking... So cooking a shell is poisonous? Like, is that like in real life? Is that like a thing in real life, too? Weird. Oh, also... Okay, at one point, we found this locked chest that... Oh yeah, the magic lock that was supposed to be on the locked chest is glitched and it didn't stay attached to this chest, but it is locked. And I was like, man, we gotta find that unlock scroll, but I don't remember where it was. I found it. It was in Arhu's lab, so there it is. But I don't think I'm gonna use it on this chest of the Source King yet. Although it does seem, it is pretty tempting, like, the Source King's chest? That seems like something you should use a magic unlock scroll on, but not yet. What if, until I find another one, you never know. This thing could be invaluable, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. I'm just gonna sit on this bench for a second. I drink some of my tea. Oh yeah, also, I took Potato's helmet off, because I kind of forgot she has pretty cool looking hair, but I don't remember giving her freckles. Everybody looks pretty cool except for my character, if I'm being honest. I guess that's how it is for now. Oh yeah, I got a new sword for MASH, so now we have the Stout Curved Sword of the Doctor. Basically just gives you a chance to knock people down. You know I'm all about that. We sharpened the sword as well through crafting, which I found out that was something you can do. I also found out that you can boil leather armor to make it stronger, which I did find that out by reading, because I was trying to figure out if you can craft helmets. You can't craft helmets in the game. Not normal helmets. You can craft weird special helmets, but not normal helmets, which seems like a massive, weird oversight / decision, but, you know, who am I but a humble gamer to judge? Turn it up a little bit. Okay, yeah, and Silverglen is kind of depressingly not that big. Like, I hope that there's another city one day in the game. Let's go in and talk to Loic, or Loic, whatever his...
Welcome be, O seeking souls, to this holy house of immaculates.
Now, remember that Silverglen is an immaculate...
Give me the strength, O goddess, to become enlightened.
I don't want to say enslaved immaculate town, but they've taken over the town.
Let me spill blood.
Whether that was through force or coercion, I'm not sure, but Loic, he's like the leader. But don't forget also that we heard from a rat somewhere outside that the real guy behind the scenes is someone whose name starts with an M.
Blessed be the conduit.
Shut up, you. So this Loic guy, I'm not worried about him too much.
The blood of the lost will flow.
But who are you?
I am Loic, enlightened one among immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood.
So he's just the speaker for the conduit. He's not even anyone. I'd like to ask you some questions about the Immaculates.
Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them.
Who are they?
We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy, that we may all become part of the sacred soul. And you too, Seeker, could become one such part.
You know, I'm 100% down to become a member of the Immaculates, as long as you aren't mad that I've already killed some of the people that are you probably asked to do something in Hyberheim. Yes, let's discuss my joining of the Immaculates.
You find yourself in the goddess's temple, therefore it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome, read it, absorb the wisdom within, then find the second part and do with it the same. If an immaculate you want to be, a test of knowledge shall be your first step towards enlightenment.
That's not good. Are you sure you want to give me you don't want to give me like a test of strength or something instead? I'm not so great with the test of knowledge, and admittedly I'm not that great with the test of strength either, but okay, tell me more.
Diligently will I read the words of the goddess.
It's so loud here. Tell me more about the conduit.
The conduit, yes. She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will, a will made real in blood. Truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern, O wandering soul. She stands so very high above your humble station.
And please tell me about the goddess.
The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of men and beasts have left behind, but immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red has run until no red is left, a paradise we will have shapen, and the goddess will dwell among us.
Still not really getting what the whole point, what the goal of the Immaculates are, but let's see. Maybe if I read my homework here, it'll help. So Eternal Winter, Hopper the Rabbit knows, right, how to get in, and then the initiation. Okay, yes, I would very much like to join the Immaculates, if anything, just to figure out why those named NPCs were out in the Hyberheim. It's so concerning to me. Book of the Immaculates, Part 1. Kept in perfect condition despite its years, this book has passed through countless, exceedingly careful hands. And now it's in my hands. The first book of the Immaculates. Though the Tenebrium made the miners ill, though the rot plagued them, they would be saved. The conduit came bearing a shard of starstone and demonstrated that by sacrificing a lesser being, a small duckling, she could turn the starstone into a bloodstone. This stone was capable of healing any ailment, including the terrible rot. Though some were skeptical and that sacrificial magic could be used for good, the conduit explained that by transmitting energy from a lesser being into a greater one, restores balance in the universe, and that balance is the goddess's ultimate goal. The conduit then encouraged the healed miners to spread her good word and to continue to create bloodstones. Now wait a second, that last part's concerning. For the purpose of promoting the greater good of higher beings. Today, we Immaculates continue to promote universal balance and the sacrifice of lesser creatures for the greater good of all. Wonder what the knowledge test is, but that's making me feel like now that it's kind of reminded me that yes, we do have a bloodstone, and it does say in the text there, including the rot. Hey, wait a second. If I have an inert stone, no. What I would need is a star stone, right? I have star pebbles, which you can't craft with. But I just had a thought, like, what if I were to sacrifice an animal myself, and then combine it, craft it with an inert stone? Would that make a bloodstone? But I don't know where to get animals from, and since I can speak to every animal in the game, I feel kind of bad sacrificing them. Don't tell that to Ishmael, currently residing in my stomach. So, let's see. Also, we picked up this fiery heart, which I have no idea what its purpose is. But let's go back in and talk to that guy now that we've read our book.
Rid our mean and mangled bodies of the rot. The goddess is the word. Then it shall be my pleasure
let me discuss
to
my
answer
joining.
them. Do you hold it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queries shall I put before thee. But even if thou falterest but a single time, unworthy will thou be deemed of the goddess's love.
Okay. Well, we've beaten a quiz from mushrooms that have lived for centuries, so maybe this guy's quiz will be easy too. I'm ready.
Blessed be your willing spirit. We commence. Premise the first. In honor of the goddess, that which was stellar must become sanguine. Correct?
Yes. That's correct. He's saying, in honor of the goddess,
Diligently will
stellar-
I read the words of the goddess.
stellar stones, star stones, must become bloodstones, right? Yes.
Agreed. That is correct.
Oh, and Potato also agrees.
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser, so that balance may be achieved. Correct?
No, I think, if I remember right, it should be that the lesser is used to service us, right? Hold on.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
Let me just,
Give me the strength,
let me
O
just
goddess,
take a quick
to
peek
become
into our
immaculate.
cheat sheet here.
Will I read the words of the goddess?
Transmitting energy from a lesser being to a greater one restores balance.
Let me spill blood for thee, O
So no,
Holy
that's
One.
incorrect.
Yes, that is incorrect.
Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that lives, the stone soaked with blood, may be called an immaculate. Correct?
Oh, that one is a bit trickier. I know that she told the miners to do that, but conduit came bearing the conduit and then encouraged the healed miners to spread the good word and to continue to create bloodstones for the purpose of promoting the greater beings and higher
Let me
beings.
spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
Immaculate I want to be. The
I
blood
don't
of the
know.
lost will flow.
Oh,
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One.
only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that lives.
Diligently will I read the words of the goddess.
I don't
Give
think
me the
that's
strength,
true.
O goddess, to become
Immaculate I want
I'm-
to be.
But I
The
feel like,
blood of the lost
I don't
will
know.
flow.
I think it's not true because it's like, you don't have to be the one making the stones. You just have to be a believer in the philosophy, right? So, incorrect?
Yes, that is incorrect.
Your knowledge has been weighed and you have been found wanting. Begone, aspirant, and do not return until true wisdom has dawned upon the dark provinces of thy heart.
I guess I was wrong. Oh wait, he acted like I wasn't going to get another chance, but then that sounded like I was going to get another chance, so...
You hold it to be true, O blessed be your premise the first.
Okay. You apparently the line of if thou falterest but a single time unworthy will thou be deemed for the goddess's love. It's not true. The goddess has enough love for us all, I guess. Oh my god, everyone, I gotta get out of this room. That's correct.
Agreed.
Premise the
And then that's incorrect.
That premise is correct, actually.
No, it's not. You want to pass this test, don't you? Then follow my
Come
lead.
on, you're smart enough to know I'm right.
No,
No,
I'll win that argument.
And there's an end to it.
Me and Mashed are really in sync right now, both saying no. How
premise the third. Only the
apparently this is correct.
In fact, that premise is incorrect.
Listen, you. Stop
You
it.
can't be pretty and right, you know.
What?
Leave this to me.
No, we'll do as...
most gratifying. Oh yes, most exemplary indeed. You have understood the words of the goddess, and I deem you worthy of her true test, of the true trial that shall make you an immaculate.
Alright, yes. Let's do that.
Oh, goddess, to become enlightened!
What is the true trial that you spoke of?
To become an immaculate, you must experience both the goddess's bane and her boon.
Oh.
Leave Silverglen and take the western path. Follow it to where the winds howl and a great skull looms within the rocks. There you will find it, the hollow and the true trial within. Immaculate guards bar the way, but tell them you have my blessing and they shall let you pass. But take utmost care. The road is beset with horrors, and your mettle will be truly tested before you've even set foot within the goddess's trial. It would behoove you to train in advance of setting upon that treacherous path.
Gotcha.
Seeker,
I like how that guy
shall await
talks.
you in the chamber.
Did he just... He said he'll await me in the Chamber of Blood and then poofed away? Oh. And then they're all leaving. Really? Well, they've just left their immaculate church unguarded and ready for me to explore? Let's take this Book of Immaculates 3. Let's read it first. Once the Immaculate has practiced bringing energy to higher beings through the stones, he or she begins to wonder, can one Immaculate deserve the energy of another? One must tread light as a feather when considering this question. Some aspects of sacrifice are simple. The life of a chicken, a rabbit, and a pig are worth less than that of a man, that much we know. A human has every right to the blood of that creature if the blood may heal or sustain him. Might it not follow, then, that a man can be chicken-like, rabbit-like, pig-like enough that a higher being deserves his blood? The fourth book of the Immaculate seeks to answer this question. So yeah, they're kind of questioning, where does the line get drawn in these sacrifices? I've actually already read that crafting book. Cool. And then this cellar. Do I have the key for it? No. Wolgraf, can you... No. You can't pick the lock, but maybe we can put on enough stuff to be able to do so. We already have lock-picking gloves on, unfortunately. No, all this is pickpocketing gear. Dang it. Totally forgot about that. Also, we don't need 2 Lucky Charm boots. We need more lock-picking gear. Let's go and look for some, really quick. Let's check first that no one else already has some. Nasty Deeds level 3. Wait a second. Now Potato has lockpicking on something. She has this lockpicking ring. Excellent. Let's go back. Go back. Oh, it is good enough now. And we got in. Nice. Okay, cool. Give that back to Potato, though. Excellent. Although this might ruin my chances of becoming an Immaculate, let's poke our heads into here. Okay. There's a waypoint shrine, but is that like a real one? Now let's see. There's the initiation, which told us to go to leave Silverglen and go to the west, and then infiltrating the Immaculates. That's like the same quest. Sometimes the game is really weird with like how it does quests. It would seem like these two quests are the same thing, right? But I'm sure they'll branch out later on.
Look there. A portal.
Right?
Shall we find out where it leads to?
No. No. Oh! Oh, man! Oh, delicious looking bloods. Okay, now wait a second. Don't touch those bloodstones. They're huge, by the way. They're gigantic. Let's read this note. This note is written in Loic's meticulous calligraphy. It details, with much pomp and even more adjectives, the method of turning a starstone into a bloodstone. First, the blood of the sacrificed is dripped onto the starstone. This creates the bloodstone. Once the bloodstone has been used in a feat of healing, it reverts to its original state, a starstone. Now wait, that's very interesting news, because I was just saying that we have these inert stones, but there's nothing to do with them, right? No, apparently there is something we could do with them, maybe. If we just had some blood, and/or an animal, and/or a person, I guess. I'm not against sacrificing people. Like, what if I sacrificed an immaculate cultist to make a bloodstone to heal Alfie? Wouldn't that be a better trade for everyone? Alright, open up the chest. Ooh. Potentially good crossbow. Please be good. Chance to set burning status? No. Not for me. Now, these gauntlets, though. Oh, and now these reflect damage as piercing damage, which sounds awesome. I actually already have that, but that's going to kill the 2 initiative. But it's like double the amount of armor, 47 health, and even double the amount of reflected damage. I think I gotta put those on, but I'm gonna keep this just in case that initiative difference screws us over big time. So, it seems logical then to just take these bloodstones. Now we could heal Alfie without feeling bad. Maybe I'll go do that. Should I go through the portal? How many magic portals can we find and not know where they go to and go through them before I end up regretting it? You know, it's gonna have to happen eventually. I don't think I want to go through the portal. I feel like it's gonna take me somewhere and then they're gonna be like, wait, you're not really a part of the Immaculates? I'm gonna trust my gut feeling. My gut feeling is saying, don't go through the portal yet. Let's not do it yet. Oh. Apparently the Immaculate Trial Dungeon entrance is just right there. That's really not that far. How dangerous could it be? There's like one cliff path to stop us from getting there, but the game did say, hey, better make sure that you're ready to do that. It's gonna be kinda hard, so you know what, since I got these bloodstones, now I'm always gonna keep one in my back pocket, I think, just in case. But what we can do is go and give this one to Alfie and possibly get betrayed. I don't know if we can trust these people, because last time, you know, when you first arrive, you see Istrid's corpse and follow the blood trail to this very cool looking beast who apparently ate him. He bit him in half, right? These are runaway people from Hunter's Edge, so they say. And they asked for my help to heal Alfie, but you can't use healing magic on him. It hurts him for some reason. Still don't know why. But maybe we can look at that now. Now, wait a second. Why is he level 10?
Where's the
And she's
bloody
level
legion?
10 too.
Oh, you drop some garbage in the street and they jump out of an alleyway. But when you
That's
need
so
them, then
suspicious to
nobody
me. I know, I'm probably being a little paranoid, but like, I think most NPCs aren't high levels, right? Are they high level? Because they're actually not traders? They're just simply pretending? I'm just suspicious of how they asked me for help when we first met. I'm gonna... Actually, I might not need Bear Daughter to look at them if I just... I'm gonna go look at what level these traders are. Maybe a pointless exercise, or maybe I'm onto something. That miner is level 10. Maybe everyone in this area is just level 10. Okay, these guys are also level 10. Maybe it's okay. Less suspicious than I thought. Also, you don't have to run back, Bear Daughter. You can just teleport. Ta-da!
To think of all the clothes I left behind
Okay.
in Hunter's Edge.
I am gonna drop a save because I've never used the Bloodstone before.
We've outrun the orcs and
But I think I just have to, like,
Oh, I
do
hope
this,
so.
and then...
As
But with Alfie
powerful as it
wounded
is
so,
sinister.
what can he possibly do?
Mission will present itself. I know it. Legionnaires are bound to patrol the area, aren't they?
Okay, no, wait. That wasn't what I thought was gonna happen. I think I absorbed it. I didn't want to absorb it. Wait, are you not supposed to use the Bloodstone? Was I just completely wrong?
My sweet.
Can you not use the Bloodstone to heal him either? Oh.
What do you say, your knightship?
Let's discuss
It would be a
Alfie.
godsend indeed if poor old Alfie could be healed. But even then would be in dire need of an escort, my liege. Alfie can take on a stray bandit, yes. But what about 2 or 3? No.
Now, before I said I'm ready to escort him, but then you were like, no, we can't. He's too injured.
I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart.
Ooh, the pain.
Yeah, perhaps we can find a way to heal
My
you.
friendly family.
Ah,
What
yeah,
is
there
it,
we go.
Silverglen? Blood magic or some such abracadabra. But what if it works?
Yeah, we've obtained a Bloodstone.
A bloodstone? Then it is in your power to heal me. Will you?
Yes, although I got such a bad feeling about it. We have the means to save this animal, so we shall, or a bloodstone such as this is rather rare. Let's just put this creature out of its misery. No, we've made him suffer long enough. Now we have a few bloodstones. Let's save him.
That would be the kind thing to do. Yes.
Potato is all in, so let's do it.
Well, this is marvellous. Nay, miraculous. Outlaws beat damned. I am healed.
And he's healed.
Powerful as it is
Oh, and we still get credit for the bloodstone.
Legionnaires are bound to patrol the area, aren't they?
And there he is. He's back to full health. Taking my inert stone.
What was that? A bandit?
So cool. That was perfect.
That's nothing
What
but
do
a
you
slip.
say, your knightship? Will you escort us to Silverglen?
Yeah, now let's talk about Alfie.
He's right as rain again, is Alfie, and he has you to thank for it, my liege. A miracle worker is what you are.
Right, and now I'll escort you to Silverglen and or be betrayed by you right now.
We are your knightship. With Alfie healed, we're raring to go.
Okay, maybe I'm being very mean and suspicious of them. Let's go.
Right you are, Sir Knight. This is it, Mara. You and Alfie stick close together now. Onward, to Silverglen.
But like, it's not that far away. It really can't be that dangerous, right? Unless the game is gonna add some people to attack us. It's like 10 steps away. Are they... Did they just move that slow normally? I think I'm in the way. You got it. I don't even think we fought anyone like here before. There just wasn't anyone here to attack them.
Silverglen! I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
It really wasn't that far. Oh shit. What just happened? What are we under attack by? Uh-oh. So, it was a bit of a trap. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forest cutthroats and or temptresses. A temptress. Uh-oh. And mashed low initiative. He's not even on the board of who's going to get to take a turn this turn. That's pretty discouraging. So the temptress seems like a high priority target. We take a look at our arrows. We did get somewhat stocked up again on arrows, but I'd hate to start slinging out the cloud arrows right away. Why are my arrows messed up? That's just an arrowhead. So they're all kind of spread out. 2 guys there, 1 guy in the back, 1 guy there, and 2 guys in the back. We can probably depend on Alfie to tank a little bit, so why don't we... Oh, I happen to see you guys are by an explosive oil barrel. That could be good to just do. I actually don't know if that'll hurt you guys from there. It might not. Yeah, I don't know about doing a static cloud yet. Not yet. Let's just see if we can... how it goes like this for now. I do have like a ton of explosive arrows that I can craft though, so I will
Quick shot.
use one of those right now. Did some decent damage, not a lot. We could shoot a poison arrow at them. That'll hurt them as well. Should have did a cloud, then it would have exploded on them too. Wolgraff's turn. And yeah, he's kind of not near anyone right now. Fast track. Let's go invis. Get ready to support whoever we can from the side here on the next turn. Wait, he didn't go invis? What happened? Okay. I don't know how I messed that up when I only did fast track and then walk in shadow. But he's definitely not invisible, which is a concern. That's not good. Summon our pal, the Undead Decapitator. Probably around these 2 guys. So we can taunt them. And then move a little bit away. Here they go. Oh, a shot onto the Undead Decapitator. That's kind of mean. But I guess that's what he's there for. Oh! That was just a normal shot, actually. Forest Temptress is walking away, and is she summoning someone? No. Basic magic attack onto our skeleton friend. And then, what was that? Tactical retreat out of the fire, so he didn't step and take more fire damage. I guess that makes sense. And then a shot on Mara, which makes me sad. Please don't kill these NPCs. It's a Forest Cutthroat. He's moving in and taking a shot at Alfie, and he's poisoned Alfie. Decapitator gets the attack of opportunity, or no? Because he didn't move away far enough. They healed that... Wait, what? Where was it? Mara's turn, and she's
Save me!
cowering.
Oh, do save me!
And so is Bjorn.
Save me! Oh,
Alright, Alfie's turn. What are you gonna do, Alfie?
save me!
Nothing? Holy shit. That guy teleported that oil barrel onto my burning skeleton, managed to knock him down and spread the fire to the rest of the team. And then they'd cast Phoenix Dive. I didn't even know that was in this game. I thought that was just in the next game. Okay, I gotta turn on the silhouettes here. I'm a little confused on the status of everything. Yeah, they've actually kind of spread out more to the back now, which is not great. This is Mash's first turn, and sadly we can't even summon Nick. Unless we did it over there, because that smoke screen's in the way. So alright, summon Nick over here then.
Serenade us.
We need more distractions in the field to distract the enemies.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
Throw your foot bomb. You know, I actually would have liked you to have thrown it at that wizard. But whatever. Oh wait, no, you can get him. Nice. And then hit the Temptress. Okay. It's as good as it's gonna get. Decapitator doesn't get a turn because he's knocked down, and then he's gonna die. So he's just gonna get replaced. No good static cloud shot. I could get those two guys. Sadly, I can't get more than two. There's one guy in the back. Oh man. I do not really know what to do right now. Bjorn's on fire. Can we put him out of fire? No. Okay. Yeah, we need some kind of special arrow. So I will shoot a static cloud to try to get those two guys. I somehow missed the Temptress, which is very upsetting. That guy over there, Wolgraf can get him. This guy is burning and poisoned. And there's a fire surface near him. So let's explode him. And that killed him. Okay. That was a pretty good turn there. Trip this person. Nice job. And he's stunned for 2 turns even. That's really good. You could get around to the backside, and then next turn, you can stab him a bunch. It's Potato's turn. And, you know, our skeleton, he's totally useless right now. No offense, Mr. Skeleton. So, summon this new skeleton. Being a summoner is fun, but then I don't have any action points to do, like, anything else afterwards. We can freeze someone. Freeze? Freeze the Temptress. I don't like the Temptress. I'm scared by whatever she's gonna do to us. Alright, walk in the cloud, walk in the cloud, walk in the cloud. Tactical retreat right beside Alfie for some reason. And didn't even hit him. That guy walked around to the other side of Mashed and didn't do anything. Oh, because he's oiled. Alfie hits the cutthroat only once. This guy casts Become Air to take less damage. Then he's shooting Nick with an ice shard. No problem there. Except Nick's frozen now. It's kind of sad. Mash turn. Boost our damage. And we'll let Alfie... Surely Alfie can handle one guy. So, we can work on this cutthroat here. Actually, let's encourage everyone. That's going to include Bjorn, Mara, and Alfie. So that's some good value there. And yeah, now knock down this cutthroat. Hopefully, nice. For 2 turns. The skeleton's turn. You could go over there. Yeah, try to go after that guy. Don't walk in the cloud, though. Fuck. I shouldn't have risked it. Now my swordsman's stunned for 2 turns, dude. I really made a mistake on that one. So, Bear Daughter's turn. just out of range from that guy. This guy's stunned. Leave him. Let's help Alfie some, I suppose. We could do this maneuver here. Now it's Wolgraff's turn and we can start killing this person. Oh, you almost got them without needing to use more action points. Why, Wolgraff? Why? Alright. Potato's turn. And, I was going to say, time to summon our good old classic, the spider. Nope. No spider, because it costs just a little bit too many action points. We could, maybe, cast a poison dart onto the Temptress. Because someone needs to start doing damage to her. Actually, I'm not sure. Wait. Or do we buff someone else to start doing damage? We don't want Potato to do the damage, really. Bjorn is still on fire, but I think he's okay. Yeah, let's buff. Bless Bear Donner. And then a damage boost onto Mashed. No, also onto Bear Donner. Okay, Alfie got hit for 149. Mara, Bjorn, please.
Away from me,
At least run away. And also, Alfie, at least attack more than once. You guys are making this harder than it needs to be. Another hit onto Alfie. Can I heal him now, I wonder? I'm kind of too afraid to try. This guy's knocked down, sure. The guy's too far away, and all this fire means I can't walk to the other guys. Really, Mash does need to be over there. But if I battering ram through that fire, it's gonna hurt. Should I do it anyway? That's a lot of fire to go through. Yeah, I don't think I want to risk it. No, maybe okay, for science, I am gonna risk it because I'm not sure, like, if all of our new health and everything and my resistances and whatnot, how much damage is this actually gonna do?
Ramming speed!
Actually, didn't do any damage. That's weird. Okay, cool. So now Mash is gonna hopefully take some attention.
No grave contains me.
Nick, hit the Temptress. All right, good job. That's it.
Save me!
Bjorn, at least walk out of the fire, Bjorn. Bjorn. Wolgraff's turn. Get your crossbow out, Wolgraff. You can't shoot this turn, but on the next turn, we'll let him have it. Bear Donner's turn, and you can shoot this turn. There's two knockdown guys there. One there, one there. So ricochet shot. Okay, it went the wrong way. That's okay. Hasten yourself,
speed things up.
so that way on the next turn you can do even more.
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
Nick's turn again for some reason. Now we're doing good damage on the Temptress. Okay, that was a terrible. That one did so much less, I think. This guy's gonna walk away, probably heal someone, or just walk away. I'll take it. So we'll let Alfie finish that one off. Yeah, go after this guy. He has the most health. Maybe even. What about an ice shard? Can't do that. All right then. How about a thunderbolt? Try to stun him. Got the stun. Oh, I also almost would have stunned Mash if we didn't have that special ring on. So good accidental synergy there. Actually, I think Mash is going to kill him.
This is the end for you!
Nice. Go start chasing that guy. Oh, one of the town guards is getting involved. And he's kicking ass. And they're just standing around. It's fine. Everyone's still okay. Bjorn technically on fire, but still fine. Alfie finished off that one. He's contributing. That guy's too far away, so shoot them. Big damage. Then that one guy left. We can move up 2 action points worth of spaces. That might be in range. What? Alright, move up. Like a little bit more. There you go. 70%. Nice. Hurry up and cast a heal onto Bjorn. Alfie is also on fire. Just cast rain on them real quick, all of them.
Ugh, I'm
Okay.
dripping.
Oh, Mara walked through the electric puddle. Guess that's fine. We'll come back and loot all this stuff later. I don't know why they're walking around this way. Surely we won't get attacked again. Just once. Probably good. Oh. There's a big rock. Presumably by like a mine shaft. Do I have to go ahead of you guys? We're here. We made it. We made it. Come on. Come on, Alfie. Almost. So close. You know, I'm assuming it's gonna like give me a pile of experience points eventually. Or maybe after I talk to them.
The Silverglen.
Nice.
We did it. Oh, you did it. Oh, Mara, my love. Truly have we been delivered. You live, Alfie lives, and I do too. Oh, joyous hour.
Oh, I hope there's no speech check. We're talking with potato and not mashed.
I can't believe it. Silverglen. What is to become of us here, I wonder? Oh, but I know, don't I? A blacksmith I was in Hunter's Edge, and a blacksmith I'll remain, for such is my one purpose in life. Aye, come what may, your knightship, I thank you for standing by me, by us, during our hour of need.
It's no problem. I can't talk to them yet. I was going to say, now, do you magically have a whole inventory full of goods I could look at now? But no. So let's let them settle in while we go back and loot our spoils of war. Also, I'm going to put the bloodstones away in my special backpack. It would be really cool if the game would let you use the blood of Immaculates to make bloodstones. I would enjoy that very much. Also, let's look at this cave really quick, or this mine. I mean, clearly it's like... something has happened to it, right? This is not normal. Why is the rock like a different color? And can I destroy it, I wonder? I'm guessing since I can't examine it, like it doesn't have health, it's not an entity in the game, it might not be destroyable.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Beware.
So that was just one tiny piece of all of this. Where did Alfie and company go? Oh, right, probably in here. Yes, yes. And there's Alfie. Hello, Alfie.
My champion, my healer and protector. How delightful it is to see you again.
And how are you doing, Alfie?
Oh, I'm doing dandy. Thank you for asking. My wound is quite healed. A bit tender still, but coming along nicely. The powers that be have been going quite easy on me since we've been here. In fact, I'm expecting a promotion from Beast of Burden to House Guardian any day now. better house, better food, and less cargo carrying shall soon be my lot.
Well, things are looking up for Alfie. He's feeling good, and he's even in line for a promotion, apparently. Tell me about your masters.
Our little adventure hasn't changed them all that much, I think. Well, they're still kindly enough, without being truly affectionate to me, but I'm not one for cuddling anyway. They bicker too, just like they always used to, but with a playful glint in their eyes I never really saw before. And the strange noises they sometimes make in the night, they do happen rather more frequently. Perhaps they got a chill in the woods, poor souls.
You guys can't tell, but I'm making a face. I'll leave it to you to decide what kind of face. Alfie, next time you don't have to tell everyone all of that. Hello, Bjorn.
Welcome, your night ship. Oh, be welcome indeed. As you can see, we have set up shop here in Silverglen. And as a matter of course, you'll get my wares at prices that no one else has a right to claim from me.
Perfect, Bjorn. Perfect. Now, let's look at your loot. Wow, that's not a lot. But let's see. Maybe there's something good. +1 willpower and chance to slow on a bow. Sounds kind of good. Set disease, set slow. Our daggers are better than that. Blinded and petrified. Summon earth elemental wand. That could be good. And then there's another one. Oh. Perception and leadership up. And 40 health and immunity being blinded, but it's actually wimpier than my current helmet. But that leadership is tempting for sure. Intelligence and pickpocketing ring. Immunity being frozen. That could be good too. But intelligence and pickpocketing. I know we already have something like that. We actually have a ring of that exact thing, right? Yeah. Oh, no, that's intelligence and lockpicking. So we look in Wolgraff's pouch real quick. He has 2 rings of pickpocketing already, so I don't think we need what I just looked at, right?
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always,
Yeah, don't
be
need
welcome.
that. Also, don't call me my liege. That's odd. Also, I'm gonna give Mash those initiative gloves back already. I've already abandoned trying to do that experiment. I don't think that's gonna work. But wait, Bjorn, I have more stuff to sell actually.
By, my liege. As always, be welcome.
This. Send these ingredients away, and then we'll be ready to go. I say ready to go, but we're just gonna turn around the corner and talk to more people.
Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes you are. Yes you are.
We stay love, Alfie. Actually, we should wrap up business with them. Maybe there's even more stuff to talk about.
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
You had some lunch. Time for some divinity now. Excellent. What was for lunch? I had chicken strips that I baked in the oven. Is that worth pointing out? Yes, because this is the year of mashed potato Flo learning how to use an oven, apparently. I also had some leftover Chinese food white rice. Basically, put me in the gym. Rice, corn, and diced meat? Saying it like that sounds like so much more sophisticated. Diced meat? Excellent, though, and welcome. Not much has gone on so far, aside from us, we went to Hyberheim a little bit, working on the White Witch and finding Akara. All those named immaculate NPCs gave me cold feet. I turned around, we went back to Silverglen. And now we're just doing quests around Silverglen, one of which was to rescue Alfie and these traders, and I lockpicked my way into the Immaculate Church's basement and found 2 more bloodstones. So then I gave one to Alfie, because I had more than one. Couldn't go away from Cyseal, huh? We finally managed to leave Cyseal, although I did nip back to Cyseal earlier off-stream so I could buy and sell more things. And we also still have one well to find somewhere in Cyseal somewhere. But hello, Bjorn. Yeah, how are you doing now, Bjorn?
I've a song in my heart and a spring in my step, my liege. I've had orcs on my tail and bandits to boot, and yet I live. How can I be anything but happy?
And how's the smithy?
Oh, the smithy's doing grandly, your knightship. Thanks to your valiant rescue of Alfie, I haven't had to abandon my most valuable gear, which means my products are up to the high standards you may expect from Bjorn Stoutborn. For such is my name, and such is my reputation.
I'm gonna be honest. Out of every single trader I've ever spoken to in this entire game, your selection was one of the most disappointing. Let's discuss your wife.
She's alive and kicking, my liege, just like she always was. Oh, certainly she can be a handful, but I wouldn't really have it any other way.
There's nothing to these conversations. It's just Bjorn talking about how thankful he is, so...
Together I count as a blessing.
Well, good to hear, Bjorn. And Mara?
I see
Did she
you
just jump in the air?
Hey there. Lovely to see you again.
How are you, Mara?
I'm swell. I'm settled here in Silverglen. I have a roof over my head instead of menacing forest canopies looming above. I have a cozy bed to sleep in instead of moss and leaves to lie on. I have a husband to cuddle come the night instead of having to stand and watch for bloodthirsty beasts that hunt by the moon. As you can tell, dear friend, I am well indeed.
I wish that I could comment on the fact that Alfie told me that you two are having more sex now that you are living here, but... because that would be kind of funny to say, and then they'd be like, how did you know that? Let's discuss Bjorn.
Oh, he's doing peachy. As am I. We do still feel great sadness for what happened to our friends in Hunter's Edge, but the selfish side that houses in every soul is mighty glad we made it out together. A new smithy, a new life. The gods are kind to us.
Do you have anything to sell, by the way?
Hey there! Lovely to see you again.
You know what I just noticed? Because we used that bloodstone on Alfie, and it still, like, the powers of the bloodstone also still went into our party, I've been cured of the rot. Which is excellent news, because it was getting kind of annoying. So, we picked up the opportunity to join the Immaculates by leaving town and entering some sort of dungeon, but since the game told us, maybe you do that when you're stronger, let's not run off to do that yet. I believe...
That doesn't
Where's that person at? Over there.
Work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Please, Mara, must you bother me at every turn?
This person. They had a quest. When we walked into the blacksmith for the first time, they were like, oh, thank goodness someone is here that can help. And then I ignored them. So now I'm ready to hear what you need help with.
Salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you?
I'd like to ask you some questions.
I will do my best to give answers, Source Hunter.
Oh, wait, how are you getting along in Silverglen?
I have not found scrap of civilization among these apes. Sebil longs for heaping plate of my famous sire mule, but the local fairs support no fine food, unless squirrel meat inspire you. As for neighbors, well, those cultists would rather sacrifice supper to goddess than eat it.
Oh, wait, do you not have a quest for me? Tell me about yourself then, Nadia.
My story? Well, this is no small tale.
Oh.
I think perhaps you will be more interested in the, how you say, the short end of stick.
Gotcha.
I believe Lawrence, the leader of Mining Guild, tell my husband and many of other workers to mine deadly ore called Tenebrium.
Oh, okay. Right.
Lawrence knew that this ore caused rot. Charming name, no? Yet ordered the miners to continue. Many men, my Ben among them, become the sickness. And now they, how you say, kick down the bucket. But the sickness, it is not normal. It kills swift and terrible, not unlike Source.
I wonder if the plan was send workers to mine valuable ore that poisons them, and then, oh, if we have to sacrifice a few poisoned workers along the way, well, that's just more blood for the bloodstones.
My son Sebi and I travel from our home to find truth, but this has proven not so easy.
Well, what can you tell me about your husband, Ben?
My sweet little Pomargo Visago. My darling Ben. We got along like, how you say, peas and ferrets. But here there is work, very well paid, in mines, clearing special rock from silver mine. So he leaves Sebi and I to come to Silverglen. We wait with hearts like stones for some months. And one day, we see familiar figure moving with strange steps on path toward cottage. We run to meet him and take him into our arms, but he collapsed at our touch. We help him inside and set him to rest. But he was in terrible condition. Each hour he grow worse, rot so fast we hardly recognize him after 2 short days. He slip away from us, and we bury him with much grief.
It's pretty sad. Maybe they weren't sacrificing the rot-infected humans, because apparently her husband was able to just walk back home. Tell me more about your son.
When his father died, Sebi became restless. Being of the age, he joined army and go straight to front line. Though I was nearly old woman, I joined army as healer to be near and look after my boy. There we saw special legionnaire using strange weapon. And this legionnaire soon come to my tent with the same disease that killed Ben. I discovered the Tenebrium ore in this weapon. It was the ore that killed them both. I come to Silverglen to discover truth. And here I find Lawrence, that arrogant man, conducts his business without apologize to any.
Now, we did hear a conversation with the miners over in another building where they were saying the mines have been overrun by goblins and that they weren't gonna... They wanted to spare no expense in getting the goblins out of there. But that could be taken in a few different ways. Maybe he's just super greedy and wants his ore and doesn't care what it takes. Or he's someone that does care about the mines and his men and wants to solve the situation. Not sure. So you need help proving Lawrence knowingly encouraged the miners to handle Tenebrium, but that doesn't mean that he's a bad guy yet. I'm gonna try to stay on the fence for now.
Exactly this. Please, Source Hunter, you must help me prove that Lawrence made his workers to mine deadly Tenebrium. For your help, I offer blessing from my homeland. Se vi mal successos, mi plantos seritzarbo kai tormenti via nepo sogiai branco.
Yes. Back at you.
Translation is difficult, but it means something like, if you fail, I will plant cherry tree and haunt your grandbaby beneath branches. Good luck.
Not my grandbaby. Surely he cares about the miners? Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you never know. But, like, yeah, we're probably going to learn really fast if he cares about the miners or not, once we have a quick chat with him. The Naked Truth. Well, that's our new quest. Excellent. I'm loving picking up all the quests. This is good stuff. But now we're heading to an intimidating portion. The inn.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
And then we'll talk to the miners. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. Welcome to the Pickaxe Tavern. Wow.
Ren, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Mold. Yes, I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Ah, so I've got this guy just passed the Immaculate Trial that I'm about to go do.
We're a mile away from the goblin camp beyond the canyon, but you can still smell them if the wind blows southward. Such vile things, those goblins.
I'm so used to goblins being kind of fodder enemies in games that I find it hard to believe that goblins could really give me a whole lot of trouble. Why is this barrel surrounded by spiders? Spider webs. Is there a door under there?
What's your poison, sugar?
I'd kill for a beer.
And who are you?
Sure thing, darling.
Vomitia?
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there?
Don't call my skin hide, even though that's exactly what it is.
Thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly.
Oh, that's the only thing she can say? I can't talk to her about anything else? Oh. Oh, but these... Oh, yes! Hell yeah, Volgraph, it's time. Time to give Volgraph... Oh, and then a master level... Scoundrel Skull. Plant a monstrous egg in a nearby target? Jesus Christ, that sounds... that sounds awful. Oh, you can only use that once for combat? I'm not sure what that means. I mean, I'm not sure what... I don't exactly understand what planting a monstrous egg in a target is going to do. Like... I guess we can find out later. What wonderfully charming music right now. Let's give Volgraph his wind-up explosive toy here that I've really wanted for a long time. I think he can learn it. Yes. Yes. Now we can have 3 summons on the... Okay, hold on. I'm out. I'm gonna go summon a bomb in the middle of town. Just kidding. I'm gonna go outside of town. Just in case. I wonder if it's gonna talk. Oh, also, earlier, we did take 5-Star Diner and we ate Ishmashel.
May the goddess guide you
The talking oyster, which I thought that was the end of it. Then I Googled it, because I forget why. But then I found out apparently he's gonna talk to me during my adventure. That sounds wonderful. But he hasn't said anything yet. Alright, Volgraph. Oh, yeah, the wind-up toy has a really small range, but go ahead. I ate him? Yeah, I ate Ishmashel. Wahahaha. Okay, there's my little skeleton, and then the plan would be to, like, teleport him away. Oh, hell yeah. He doesn't even survive the teleportation. He's just gonna explode. Who's saying that? So that might be a cool combo. That's gonna be Volgraph. Volgraph's opening move, maybe. How much action points does that cost? Only 2? Damn! He might be able to do that on 1 turn, but maybe not. Because teleport costs 7, which is expensive. That's exciting, though. Yeah, we ate Ishmashel. I'm not sure... Yeah, and now we get... Because I had 5-Star Diner, usually eating Ishmashel gives you 10 water resistance. But since I had 5-Star Diner, which doubles consumables, I got 20. Which is a very exciting interaction. Okay, yeah, there's some named people here. Hiver. The man growls under his breath and flexes his muscles menacingly. Okay, I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You want me to sit at the table and eat this meat and talk to you guys. Hello, Traython.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade, then? Come now, before my ale arrives.
A trade? Are you a trader? Oh. Something tells me I'm gonna give you a lot of my money over the course of being in Silverglen. You're the guy that sells arrows. Excellent. I'm buying all of these. I'm just gonna buy all that. Thanks. I don't need that one, though. I got gold. I'm good. What about you? The man-at-arms got... What? Oh, Rage skill book. We're just getting all the upgrades. This is perfect. Yes, now Mash can have a Rage skill, which is hopefully going to do a lot for our damage. And then, damn it. Purple leather belt, +2 stamina. Are you making a reference? I might understand that reference, or maybe not. Yes. Leather. What was it? Something strength, something stamina, leather belt. I I used to be able to... Me and my friends used to do that all the time. I can't do the sound anymore now. Leather belt. Alright, let's buy that for now. Okay, hold on. I'm doing a lot of buying and selling, so... It's time to put on our bartering gear. Actually, I already have the boots on, don't I? Yes. Wolgraff, though, I just bought him a helmet. Ah, poop. I just bought Wolgraff a helmet. So I didn't need to do that. But there's a new helmet gear that comes with 1 sneaking. I would very much like that. A lock-picking belt. Nah, that's kind of expensive, though. How's your current belt, Wolgraff? Oh, it's also lock-picking. Okay, never mind. We're good on that. I'm going to buy these trimmer grenades, though, for sure. Those are always good. It's free? Oh. Wait, I forgot that I can steal stuff from people. No, I probably can't steal from people when they're surrounded by all these people. Send all these arrows to Potato. We'll craft them later. Send this to Wolgraff. Now you have a... Oh, it's even better armor. Well, okay. Just a straight upgrade for you. Throw a smoke bomb? Oh, shit. That sounds hilarious. Alright, let's see if there's someone else that we want to steal a bunch of stuff from. Because right now, it would just... Because you can only steal from people once. I would rather steal, like, some gear than a skill book. Skill books aren't too expensive. I got 7,000 with 6,000 gold. We can sell those, though, and that. This music is weird.
Friend, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Yes! I can feel the goddess is being coursing through my very veins.
That guy's voice, kind of funny. Let's see what this rage skill's like. Oh, what? Are you... Game, you're crazy. With all the loving detail in this game, why did they give these two the same icon? I know there's a slight difference. There's one with a fist and one with a guy putting his chest out, but it's basically the same thing. But rage, dude, that's so exciting. Plus 50% damage. Plus 2 crit chance, that's not that exciting though. Minus chance to hit, minus armor. But 50% damage is wild. Sadly, that was kind of a lame animation. He just kind of glows red now. But cool. That's a power up for Mashed for sure. Who else is selling stuff? Maybe you?
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Okay. Everyone's getting an upgrade today, I guess. So Bear Daughter can even get some new armor here. Maybe. None of this is like enchanted armor though, but that also has 1 initiative. That's expensive though. Maybe we'll try to steal from this guy. Because yeah, we're ready to pick up a master level spell. And this guy happens to have 2 of them, but he doesn't have the one that I wanted. Boo! He does have a barrage arrow skill though, which is a damage skill that I don't feel like Bear Daughter has enough of. If we look here really quick, 4 adept skills, okay? Yeah, we only have 2 right now. So we can buy an adept skill and even a master skill. But I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna try to steal these ones, like we were saying earlier.
No wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Or no, maybe I'll just go for barrage. I might not be able to steal more than that. Also, he doesn't have any gold. Alright. I don't know how often I'm gonna use the whole throw a smoke bomb on the ground and steal from people technique. But it's the fact that you can do that is awesome. and I want to do it at least once. So we've got all of our pickpocketing stuff on. For maximum stealing, level 5 pickpocketing. Wolgraf, you just come on right over here. And, you know, because it's our first time trying to do such a mechanic, and I don't want all of Silverglen to attack me, I'm going to drop a coward save. That's -1 gaming honor for me, I'll admit. We open our pouch that I've given Wolgraf that holds all of our grenades, and... Smoke bomb, go! Sneak? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, pickpocket? Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry, hurry! Barrage. Okay, well, I wasn't fast enough, but I got the one book, so. All right, next time, I gotta be even faster. I guess I wasn't ready, or just be prepared to throw multiple smoke bombs.
Anyway? Swell enough,
Not bad, not bad. Could have been better. That was our first attempt at stealing from a smoke bomb.
Go
ahead and learn that. That's another attack for us. I don't know why. I kind of want it. No, actually, do it. Put it back.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
No. Ignore the temptations being whispered in my ears right now. So, this is where all the traders are. I didn't really realize that. Hello, Marissa.
Oh, you startled me. Let me compose myself.
Sorry, Marissa.
Hello, stranger. How can I help you?
Oh, apparently I have your husband's will. Well, before I give you that I forgot that I had, what do you have to sell? Nothing. I'll take these mugs of water. Thanks. What can you tell me about yourself?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm just the waitress around here, as you can see. My husband, Blosius, is a legionnaire, currently stationed in Sicil, but I haven't heard from him in far too long.
Yeah, about your husband. I have his will, which I didn't read, so here you go.
His will? But that means he's... Oh, no. Oh, not my cutie, broody buttercup.
Sorry, Marissa. Also, I got an achievement for delivering that will unaltered. So I guess you could have opened the will and been like, I want you to leave everything to that adventurer. I'm kind of tempted to... let's Google what that quest could have done. So, let's see. Read Blasius' will trigger an inter-character dialogue for a choice between compassion and heartlessness. After the will has been read, you can use an ink pot or quill or a magic ink pot and quill to make an altered will, which you become the sole benefactor of the will. But yeah, if you don't do it, that's how you get the achievement. So what do you get if you don't do that? You get a lockbox with level 12 to 13 items if you altered the will. Part of me wishes I would have altered the will, but that's okay, because I happened to see in that dialogue there, while we were doing that, where did it go? Wow, there's lots of NPCs talking. Oh, actually, both of my companions had something to say about that. Wolgraf handed me a little note. It said, "Went out of your way for that poor widow. You have a kind heart. Well done." And then, but Bear Daughter says, "Does it really matter to whom a few little treasures go? The memory of the man is in the family's heart, not his gold pieces." Bear Daughter would have altered the will. Okay. Just a bunch of miners here. Oh, Here's a table of named individuals. Mikhail Solomatin.
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
So all of the traders are in here, just like we were assuming. A blank witchcraft book. That's tempting. I think I already have one of those.
I can feel the goddesses being coursing through my very
I do. So I'll resist buying that. But I will pick up this these two essences. No, that's so expensive.
You can hardly wait to purchase an
put it back.
ingredient or two for a very urgent
Also, I'm not buying anything from you. What about you?
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I've just the potion for that.
I kind of liked when everything was just in one person to sell. It made my life a little bit easier.
Oh, you haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now.
Why are all the traders drinking at the inn instead of, like, in a store?
Blessed by the goddess they are.
Is there, like, a lore reason? Is it because the Immaculates have taken over the town and all and whatnot, or is it just that's just how it is here? Maybe it's a good inn. It's a good inn, sir. They promised me. Everyone recommends. Oh, a Winter Blast scroll. That could be good. Soul Sap skill book. Does Potato have the ability to cast any master level spells? I don't remember.
These goblins are worse than the trolls.
No.
Half as dumb and twice
Not
as
yet.
mean.
At least they don't have that.
So looking at her stuff here.
Any ale, have ya?
Some wands, a sword. Nothing that special. I'll buy those two mushrooms though.
Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Yeah, nothing too exciting, unfortunately. Some sneaking boots. No, I'm good. Anyone else got anything to sell? Seems to be a happening place. Oh, there's even an upstairs. Well, let's talk to the barkeep finally. Wolgraf, get away from there.
Business is booming year round.
Oh, he doesn't have anything to say either. He's also only selling beer and one potion. Well, the King Crab Inn is way better than this place. Let's go upstairs. Oh, thank God. It's so much quieter up here. Thank goodness. Is that a bomb? What? Oh, no. You ever get that feeling in the game where you're like, something bad's about that?
The fuse is getting shorter. Stop it! Freeze it!
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know if they were actually on a timer. I wanted to go ahead and save while I sit here and debate on what to do. His name's Bicky. Should I try to... Why is he saying naughty princess? And she's saying to freeze it. Can I do it from this gap in the wall? Boy, that would be pretty badass. That way I don't have to open the door.
Monster! Away with you!
No, Bicky did that. He guards the princess well.
So we're kind of learning a little bit about what's going on. Apparently, he thinks he's guarding the princess. Brothel room door. So that's the brothel room, but this is just a room? Okay, well, let's do this possibly nice and proper here. We'll have sneaking Wolgraf open the door. Uh-oh.
Back off! Bicky boom! One more step, and Bicky boom!
No, don't go! Please help me! That thing is keeping me trapped here! It's crazy! It'll kill me!
Never fear, madam. He's bluffing. He'll never dare to blow himself up. No, that's literally his entire existence. Calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this.
Come on. Are you afraid of that pathetic little thing? Show us what you've got.
What? Potato! Shut up and stand down. I'll save this girl and you'll bloody well like it. Or hey, you don't want to be the death of me, do you? Or think, he might just bring the entire building down upon us. Yeah.
I didn't think you'd be so easily phased. Get it together.
What? Take this.
No, we'll do as I say and there's an end to it.
No, folks, shoot or picky boom. Last warning, or picky boom.
Now this would have been... I feel like this should have been something that happened in the first town, when you don't have a ton of skills. But like, it's pretty easy for me to solve this, right? All we have to do is... Actually, wait. He has like no health. But...
Please, somebody do something!
If we...
Throw a bucket of water over the damn thing!
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll just cast a rain spell. Because I was going to teleport him or maybe freeze him, but if we freeze him, he might unfreeze and then just blow himself up. So if we make it rain on him... Actually, no, wouldn't teleporting him be even safer? That's going to kill him, though. I don't want to kill him.
God, the
Alright,
fuse is
big
getting
rain.
shorter. Stop it! Freeze it!
I need to dry off.
His fuse went out. Make a friend for him? Oh. Can you imagine if that was really a way to solve it? God, I'm so tempted now. Hold on. Hold on. That is such a good idea. I gotta see if it works. So, just a quick reload. Open the door. They're gonna say the same thing. Don't do it. Yeah, we're not coming any closer.
I didn't think you'd be so easily
I win the
phased.
argument.
No, we'll do as...
Okay. What do we do about the talking skeleton bomb? I know. 2 talking skeleton bombs. It's like that episode from SpongeBob. But I can't make him go and do anything, which makes me sad. Also, wait, when time runs out, is he just gonna explode? 3. Maybe he'll just... Maybe he'll just die and not explode. 2. 1. 0. Oh!
Please, somebody do something!
I don't think that plan's gonna work. Bullcrap's freaking dead! Alright. Well, that would have been... Think how fun that would have been if he would have been like, wow, a new guard here to relieve me, or something. I don't know. That would have been a super cool way to solve that. Yeah, we're not coming any closer. Blah, 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 blah.
No, we'll do as I...
Right. Go ahead and just cast a nice little rain spell on him. No problem. And then hurry up and talk to him before he can reignite himself. Oh. Wait, we walked in and he still blew himself up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! You saved my life! It was that
That was
cur of a
weird.
Frederick that did this to me. He locked me in here with that ridiculous creature.
Frederick? Who's Frederick? Is Frederick the name of the miner guy? No, that's Lawrence. Okay, I don't know who Frederick is.
Dear me, I need to get out of this room. Yes, I'll go downstairs to catch a breath of fresh air, but do come and talk to me again if you want to hear more about what transpired here. My thanks once more, sweet hero.
You're welcome, Bonnie. Also, let's trade. 9-inch nails, but also a bar of soap. I've never seen a bar of soap in the game before. I'll be taking your bar of soap. Leave my girl alone. I saved Bonnie and got an achievement for it. That doesn't feel like it was worth an achievement, but I'll take it. Time to loot. I'll take that. Okay, that's kind of it. The only clean NPC in the game? Not anymore. My soap now. Oh, you can craft with the soap? I craft soap with mug of water. Okay, I didn't do anything. Wait, washing tub? I was gonna say, am I supposed to use the soap in the washing tub and make clean clothes or something? Let's lockpick our way into the brothel room, why not? Good thing we have the soap. Oh dear. Why is there a blunt dagger in the brothel room? Is that not suspicious? There's another one. A glinting dagger in the shape of a hissing viper, perfect for concealment within an unscrupulous bosom. That's a butt plug dagger, isn't it? A wooden pin? The lizard mystics have always claimed that the pin is mightier than the sword. I don't think that they meant this pin, though. That? Oh. It's like a little wooden stake. You know what? I'll take it. And I'll take the ink pot, too. Can I make something with these? No. But you know what? I'm keeping the wooden pin because it feels kind of like a unique-ish item. And I'm taking this painting of the cock, aka Rooster. Might as well take that. You can keep your cooking pot, though. Taking your mandolin. Decorative sword is only worth 1 gold. Wooden stick, also worth 1 gold. Blunt dagger, also worth 1 gold. But I am going to take 1 blunt dagger, because I want one. Soon enough, my book will be finished. The Brothel Room, an eyewitness account. Can I speak to dead animals? That was weird. Anyway, Wolgraf, open up this oh, what do you mean you can't lockpick it? Wolgraf. Really? Even though we had all of our lockpicking stuff on. Oh no, that was pickpocketing what we had on. Nice. Empty. Boo. Well, that was the worst lockpick trade of the game so far. 1 lockpick for literally nothing. Time to go downstairs. Why would that person try to kill that lady? I guess we'll find out. Once we find her again.
Why don't you stay a while, darling?
She said she was going to go outside, but did she actually? Maybe she went over here. No. I also don't remember her name.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always busy?
Well, she's not, like, right outside. Oh, wait,
I am on
her?
the trail, Source
No,
Hunter.
not you, bear daughter. Ruby.
Look at you, sugar.
No.
Oh, I could say...
Get out of here, you. I don't want to talk to you.
Amazing.
Yes, Granny. You've always been Silverglen's finest attraction.
Catching their little eye, Wolgraf flexes his muscles like a peacock, showing its plumage, confirming her observation.
Wolgraf, don't flirt with Ruby, okay? Let's talk to these two guys then.
Where the wind blows,
Yeah, I figured they're
the
probably
goddess
just traders,
breathes.
right? So,
Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps.
some ice, some
How
water
can I
skills.
connect
Don't
you
think we
to
need
our
anything to...
eternal
Oh,
goddess, my
tornado.
friend?
That could be really helpful, I think. I was looking forward to getting the tornado spell. Also, these people are in a much easier, more easily stolen position. So, potato, if we look at that. I should have did all of this off stream. I didn't know all these traders were here, sadly.
Where the wind...
So potato knows no adept level arrow skills, which means
Where the wind
we're good to go
blows,
after
the goddess breathes. Where the rivers
the
run,
tornado.
the goddess weeps.
We could even get the
How can I
invisibility if we
connect you
wanted.
to our eternal goddess,
Just
my
to have the option in case we need everyone on the team but Mash to go invisible, which, you know, I don't know how often that's going to happen, but I'm kind of tempted to get it. Oh, an Ice Ball is only an adept level spell. I thought it was higher than that, so I'm planning out what we're going to steal real quick. I do have 2 adept level. Yeah, so no ice wall needed. Although, getting rid of ice shard for ice wall. Ice walls. No, let's... That might be too much to steal as well. So, Wolgraf, again, I'm getting confused by all of your stuff. Again. But you should have, what, 5 pickpocketing? Yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and have Potato talk to this guy, just in
Goddess
case.
greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth. And my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town.
And
Come,
hopefully...
give me your best offer.
Now that guy's walking around. Yeah, someone does walk to see Volgraf, so we gotta be careful. Was the tornado... Tornado... Fuck! I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't fast enough to get both. I was like, yeah, let's get the nether swamp too. Okay, I'm gonna let it stand because I already feel bad for stealing. Maybe this guy has got something good though. But you know, Bear Dart, I'm gonna have you go and distract these wandering NPCs. They screwed me over just then.
Tell me, sweetie,
Who can see me? Oh, that guy?
How's business for you anyway?
Swell and
They
nice.
say a witch lives in the woods east of here, but I've never seen her myself. One day, the conduit will
Okay.
smite her.
I should have looked at what he had before I started stealing. Actually, I don't really need any of those. I guess I'll take this Deadly Spores book, because it's going to come in handy in the future. And... well, I think that's... maybe I'll take these 3 res scrolls. And some of your gold. Alright. Good value out of that steel, but the other one would have been better. Give that to Potato. Also give that to Potato, but she can't learn it yet.
because you're the answer to all my prayers.
So, Potato has learned how to cast a tornado, and will eventually learn the Deadly Spores spell, which is going to be like a massive heal for Mashed and or maybe some damage.
Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Okay.
Over here.
Well, we did get a bit
sweet
stronger, even though we didn't
I'm
level up
making
any yet. And now let's try to find that lady. I don't remember her name, though. And she said she was going to be, like, right around here. She's not. Let's scroll back up and find her name. Just before all that, Bonnie. Okay, her name's Bonnie. Where is Bonnie? You know what? I'm gonna go back in the inn really. Just, she's probably around here. Ruby,
Hey there, tall and strong.
Brandon,
Up for a
Minor,
little roll
Ramon,
in the- Not today,
Bonnie, Marissa, Minor, blah 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 blah. Minor, Bonnie. There she is, in the corner, kind of sad looking. Hello, Bonnie.
Oh, my hero! My heart is still racing. That little monster's face haunts me every time I so much as blink.
Tell me about yourself, Bonnie.
Bonnie's my name, and I am, or rather I was, a lover for hire. Folks would come to me when they were in need of some company, conversation, and more intimate desires. But this fiasco has put an end to it. I'll never set another foot into a client's room, not on my life.
Well, let's discuss this Frederick fellow.
Yes?
Why would he lock you in a room with a bomb?
Search me. He's a regular of mine. With rather eccentric tastes, I might add. He always wants me to wear a grey wig, for example, and walk with a cane. But I digress.
This dude is into grey hair, canes, and explosives. I mean, I know you're not supposed to kink shame, but that's an odd combination.
Anyway, he recently spent the night again, and I couldn't sleep because of his muttering. He talked something awful all through the night. In the morning, I told him he had gone on and on about some Meridino character and a supposedly secret treasure lair somewhere in the woods. Next thing I knew, he flew into a rage. Said the treasure was his and his alone, and that I was nothing but a meddling care.
Meridino, that's the name that we heard from the rat, who told us that Loic guy, the priest, not in charge, actually. This Meridino guy is the big honcho, and apparently he has some sort of secret treasure lair in the woods.
I was just about to let him know I won't stand for such language when he pulled that monster of a bicky out of his satchel and told the little gnome to guard the princess and to go boom if I tried to escape. I spent hours of horrid fear up in that room until you saved me.
What can you tell me about the town?
Nothing much, I'm afraid, but go ahead. I'll answer what I can.
Do you like it here?
I used to, you know. Merchants came and went. They paid well and gave me gifts. Fewer and fewer of them travel here now because of the undead around Siseel and the goblins holed up in the mines. Times are hard for a working girl, to tell you the truth. But where would I go? There's danger to be found everywhere these days. These bedeviled days.
So you're not an immaculate?
I haven't been immaculate for a long time now, darling. And if I see what passes for immaculate here in town, I don't want to join the club anew either. Give me fun, not fanaticism. Give me zeal, not zealotry. These people, I honestly don't know what has gotten into them.
Well, good information from Bonnie there. As a slight thank you, I guess. Oh, it was a quest, I guess. So, did it by chance happen to tell me where it's at? Okay, no, I figured not, but seems like a pointless venture to just wander around the forest in hopes that we find the secret lair, because if I had to guess, it's probably hidden. So, let's continue on talking to people in the town. I think that was... Actually, if you think about it, is there any skill book, any group of skills that we didn't see? So we saw fire and earth, we saw water, and we saw arrow, we saw witchcraft and scoundrel. So yeah, I think that was everything. We saw marksman as well. So we should be all caught up. Technically, we could learn more skills for Potato, but she's... we're kind of at having skill overload at this point. There's a lot of skills that we have at any moment, and not enough action points to go around for them all. So before we head into Lawrence's office and talk to the miners a little bit more about the goblin situation and everything, I am going to take a quick BRB, and then we'll continue. Quick BRB. Thank you for being here. I will return in a moment.
goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
I'm back. Ugh. Oh. Even though this stream is probably just gonna be us talking in Silverglen, we've done a few quests already. We've actually done like more quests than I've done in some other streams. Oh. The guy that Lawrence was talking to is not here anymore. Which is bad, because they were definitely... Okay, well, at least I remember their conversation. It was basically, you gotta do something about the goblins in the mine. But sir, there's nothing for us to do about the goblins in the mine. Figure it out. That was pretty much it. Also, I can't help but notice there's like a butt ton of arrows right there. Like, an insane amount of arrows right there. My inner loot goblin is foaming at the mouth, dude. 30 arrows, freezing, cursing, and explosive. Right there. It's like the game wants me to take them, I swear. Let's go talk to Lawrence, inconspicuously in the corner so he faces away from me.
Hunter, my liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silverglen. Please,
how do people know that I'm a source hunter right away?
Let us know how we can assist you.
Well, first, do you have anything to trade? A leather belt, but not a very good one. Okay, well. Olgraf, it's time for you to go to work, my friend. First, let's take this key to the mining office. That seems good. And that gold. And we'll take all these arrows. That's so good, dude. Is that bow any good for you, Bear Daughter? Actually, it's a... This bow is level 18? 18? What level are you? You're only level 10. You can't use that bow either. Well, we might as well take it, I guess, but like... Well, we're not going to use that anytime soon. 18. That's wild. Sometimes I still say that's wild like Boo and Callie did in their sponsorship stream. That's wild. Alright, Lawrence. Tell me about yourself first. I'm hoping to use... Oh. Wait, hold on, Lawrence. Can't help but notice there's a chest beside of you. I'm hoping to use his apparent respect for the source hunters against him. Tough full plate armor. Whoa. That armor requires armor specialist? I didn't even know that could be a thing at all. Well, Lawrence, I'm immediately not interested in what you have to say for 1 second. 86 armor. Might as well do it. Please look cool. Please look cool. It has to look cool, right? It's plate armor. Plate armor always looks cool. Oh. It actually does. Yeah, man. Yes. Giant shoulder pad for Mash now. And some knives sticking out of it, because fuck you. That's... yeah. Alright, cool. Well, I'm feeling very powerful again. Until I go outside and get my ass kicked by goblins or something. Hello, Lawrence.
Hello again, Your Grace.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I am no one special. Merely a humble servant of the guild and shepherd to the happy flock of miners within this settlement.
Why are you clearly lying?
My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps my most upright highness, you might be able to help us with this little problem.
I'd like to ask you some more questions first before we talk about the mines.
Please, Your Grace, I am completely at your disposal.
What can you tell me about Tenebrium?
Useless stuff, my liege. Worse than common dirt. But 10 times as difficult to extract and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it immediately.
Okay, now wait a second. Now, that seems like he genuinely didn't mean to endanger the miners with the rot. But I don't know if we can trust him. Swees, hello. Happy Saturday, man. Welcome. We are just chatting with our good friend Lawrence, who definitely didn't condemn a bunch of miners to go mine a very deadly ore that infected them with an incurable disease that kills them from the inside. Oh, it's a sad Saturday. It's like 36 degrees Celsius there. You're dying. All right. Hold on. Let me just translate that to Fahrenheit so I can understand. 96 degrees. Whew. That's pretty hot. That is very hot, dude. Hopefully you have some techniques to stay cool. Just some chill action here as we talk around town and whatnot, so that's the best that I can offer. 96 degrees? That's so hard to imagine, because the temperature where I'm at is... Hold on, and what's that in Celsius? The temperature that it is where I live is negative 10 degrees Celsius. Yeah, meanwhile I'm covered in snow. Now let's just meet in the middle, you know? Jeez. So, we already know from the woman in the other shop that her husband came here as a miner, to, you know, as a miner, M-I-N-E-R, to dig up rocks that was Tenebrium, which was actually poisonous and gave him the rot. And we were supposed to come over here and demand answers from this guy, who's been brown-nosing us pretty hard. Now he's telling us, oh, if we'd only known in advance about the terrible effect the rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it. Well, what is it exactly?
Yes, a dreadful business, that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to Tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremities, fatigue, malaise. At first, we attributed these symptoms to, well, to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what that crackpot conduit would have one believe.
Is that really true, though? Yeah, tell me more about that. The conduit? Explain.
My liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, Certainly the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silverglen.
I cannot wait to get the full story on what's going on with Lawrence, because right now he seems to be, truthfully, the most forgiving and conscientious person in the whole town. But also, clearly, he's just lying. Like, I don't know.
Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silverglen at the height of the rot's hold on our miners. The people were desperate, you see. When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction, every last one of the bunch began speaking of her as though she were some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them.
Now, that's pretty interesting. Thoughts on Doob 8? Listen, it's advancing at a rapid rate, because just the other day I saw that she was Doob, like, 3 or something, and now it's already 8? That's kind of concerning. Today's stream is way shorter. Well, yeah, I mean, we did some Uma pulls earlier, and then we're gonna have a few more hours to go, but yeah, I am gonna be tuning in to the Doob, Saba, Lime, and I can see her in my mind. Henya collab. Did they remove the free 10 pulls? Yes, the free 10 pulls are done for now. Sad G. We pulled with carrots. And I don't think people really watch VODs of gotcha pulls, so I can tell you how it went down. But man, it could have been worse, but like not by much, okay? 100 or 15 or no, 25 pulls, I think, on the New Year's Haru banner. I did manage to pull New Year's Haru, but I got 3 TM Opera O's. Like 3 New Year's TM Opera O's. One of them happened in the same 10 pull. 2 of them in one 10 pull. I just could not believe it. Like, I'm getting fired up a little bit thinking about it. And then we did the All Uma banner to try to pull for Christmas Ogre, and we didn't get Christmas Ogre early. We had to go the full pity. But I traded 30,000 carrots for Christmas Ogre, Hishi Amazon, Akebono, I don't know how to say her name, sorry. The normal Gold City, Symboli Rudolph, and I got like 2 Curran Chan dupes. So like, it could have went worse. I feel okay about it, minus the 3 TM Operas. That's crazy. That is insane. So, we got some carrots for the Fine Motion banner, or Fine Motion SSR card banner in the future, but probably not enough to guarantee the pity. But I only need 1 copy, so there will be another Gamba stream, around March. I could get 5-star Opera. I can't now. Because I could get... I already have 4-star. See, you get 90 stars at the beginning, and then I think you get 60 for dupes? I can't remember, but I spent almost all of my statues buying stars to get New Year's Haru to level 5. And I did that. It's already been done. So I had 1,000 statues when we started. Then I had about 2,000 when we were done. After I spent them all, I'm down to like 300 or 100. It's pretty mind-blowing just to think that like it's taken me my whole time of playing Uma Musume to be able to afford to do what I just did. And there is a part of me that's like, you're probably going to regret blowing that on New Year's Haru. But also, there isn't an Uma that I want to win more with than New Year's Haru, so I think it makes sense. Okay. Sorry, let's switch back to the fantasy realm here. So, yeah, the conduit came into this rot-afflicted town and said, I can cure the rot. I'm the immaculate cultist god speaker woman Lenora, and then she cured them. And Lawrence isn't really happy about that.
Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick. Or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil.
They're really trying to paint Lawrence as a good guy. But you know, I was completely wrong about the traitors in Alfie and how I was so sure that they were actually evil, and they just weren't. They were just, honestly, just normal. Completely normal. Tell me about the goblins.
Those brutes! I invited them here to save our valued miners from the ill effects of clearing Tenebrium, and those interlopers met my invitation with a hostile.
You invited the goblins? Okay, we don't know how goblins are in this world, but like, are they like orcs, which are basically just a different race of humans, or are they like sub-intelligent to humans? Apparently they're smart enough to take over a mine.
They haven't allowed a single human miner past them in months, and meanwhile my men have all but forgotten their vocation and turned instead to their damned religion.
No. Do you remember a miner named Ben? That was the husband to that one shopkeeper. Let's see what Lawrence has to say when we kind of start to call him out.
Ah, yes. Ben. Of course, one of our many noble miners, Your Grace. A smallish man. I believe he's around here somewhere, isn't he?
I wish I could say no. He's, you know, blah, 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 blah. We know what happened to him. He's dead now. But, yes, let's go ahead and keep up this conversation here. Nadia has accused you of willingly endangering miners for profit.
Preposterous. What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silverglen? You do best to do as I do, my liege, and turn a deaf ear to her insane accusations.
No. That is a terrible, terrible response, Lawrence. You didn't even defend yourself. You just said, don't listen to her. So, Lawrence is a bad guy. But, maybe not evil, still. What do you know about the Immaculates?
Enough to know the whole institution has
Okay, well, he's just mad about them and how the miners aren't working anymore.
Blessings of the conduit to replace a sense of a job well done, the miners care hardly at all for getting the mines back in good working order.
I'm not sure how common knowledge it is that Starstones turn into Bloodstones through sacrifice. Like, it seems like Lawrence, for example, doesn't know about that. Or he would definitely be saying, like, and they sacrifice animals, you know, like, I don't know. But it seems like all the Immaculate people know how it works, so it's like it's both a secret, but, like, not a really closely guarded secret. Alright, let's finally talk about the troubles in the mines, specifically.
You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed. To think how the humble miners of Silverglen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the Tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop, a certain spitting Satan named Drexis, promised to clear the Tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brain fiends refused to vacate.
When the job was done, you say?
The bridges to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons.
So, they actually did get rid of the Tenebrium, is that what you're saying?
These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers?
Well, let's look at all of our info real quick. Oh, it's just one. Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure, maybe goblins have some inherent Tenebrium defense in their bodies? Not sure. But I think that was basically the last building that we needed to explore for our exploring around town. Which is good, you know. Okay. Now, I need to decide. We lockpicked our way into the Immaculate Church's basement and found a magic portal. But I'm also have a quest where I could join the Immaculates, which I kind of want to try to do. And it worries me that if I go through this teleporter, I'm gonna like end up in some sort of chamber where they're like, hey, how did you get in here? You know, and then I'm gonna ruin that. But actually, wait, now that I think about it, I don't know if this game does that kind of a thing, if the game does have like failed states for quests or not. Is that why it's in 2 different quests? Yeah, but I can't help but think if we go through this portal, we might be able to get more info that'll help us figure out what's happening. All right, I'm going to go for it, I think. I feel like this is the answer that you all would want as well, right? Magic portal. Just go through it.
Ah, a peaceful wood. The caterwauling of cultists was making me ill.
Lukula seems fairly infested with Immaculates. I wouldn't count on a long respite.
Okay. I'm in a forest. I'm in the Lukula forest still. Apparently there's a sacred stone off in the distance. BRB, no worries. Oh wait, what's the point of this portal then? Why would they have a portal like this? Why would that chest be placed like that? That's suspicious. It wasn't even trapped. Oh! Possibly a new shield, and it's very bright gold and looks very cool. 21% block chance and 2 constitution. Give it to Mashed. Give it to Mashed right away. Stat. Where did it go? There it is. All right, new armor and a new shield. Oh my, wait, it looks too fancy. What is that, man? What? That's too fancy. But wow, I'm glad that I didn't go for that talent that was going to boost my health, because just that 2 constitution has basically done the same amount that it would have done had I used that talent. Take these mushrooms really quick. I'm not sure what to do for the last leg of the stream, because I don't want to jump into any super long quest. But maybe we'll just explore the forest. Oh. Why did I just get a bunch of experience points? Hey, there's a deer down there. And a pig. Why did I get a bunch of experience points, though, for coming here? There's a statue over there. Oh, wait, what's that? What? Whoa. Is that a legendary bow? The Heart Seeker. It's just floating up there. Okay. Let's teleport that over to us, then. Oh, I guess I can't. Let's use telekinesis to grab that, then. guess I can't. What? No way. Put on all of our telekinesis gear, which is just one piece, I think. Wait, we can walk there? I still can't reach it? Come on, come on. Does someone else have telekinesis? Well, I think Wolgraff does. He does. On. Please don't be on a ring. Fuck. Anyone else have it? No. No! There's a legendary bow right there. It's right there. That's fucked up, man. I can't teleport the statue. I can't teleport the bow. Can I telekinesis the statue? Can I destroy the statue? Maybe I have to destroy the statue. This is very evil. Let's try to destroy the statue. Oh, I think that's gonna work. Okay, the bow has fallen and seems to be clickable. It also does seem to be floating in midair, though. Alright, let's go around. Maybe we can telekinesis it now. Please. Wait, how far do I have to go? Quite far. And we're surely gonna run into a battle on the way there, so... And there's pigs on the way. Why are all these random farm animals out in the middle of the woods? In this, or maybe they're just truly wild animals. That could be good. Hello, Mr. Pig. Are you bleeding? Oh no! Wait, come back. Are you eating this corpse? Okay, what about you, Mr. Pig? Do you want to talk?
That temple's older than sin itself, but humans never seem to lose interest in it.
Destroying the statue that was sealing the demon? Apparently we found ourselves in an unfamiliar forest. There are Immaculates here, so they must have a base of operations nearby. Is that true? Is any of what I just read true? I don't think so. All I did was go through a portal. I don't think I necessarily put together what you just told me, game, but that's okay. There's a portal over somewhere. I was just gonna run over and touch it for some XP.
And here, young idiots, witness an overgrowth of Rivolonus anticoagula. Its leaves can be crushed into a beautifully helpful blood-thinning agent that can halve the number of minutes it takes to drain a heifer.
So there's some Immaculate students and a master teacher over there. I would like to not speak to any Immaculates for as long as possible, in hopes that I can join the Immaculates and then talk to them about things. There's a portal somewhere. Got it. Those are Immaculate priests and whatnot? No, don't talk to them. See you later. Oh. Oh. They're talking about how starstones are being handed out. Wonder if we could pickpocket a starstone off of some of these lads. Let's see. Move away from all that. Oh god, I've kind of lost where the bow was. It's here. Where? Here? No. here? Uh-oh. What? Wasn't it? There was like some mud under it. Oh, balls. No, I didn't lose the legendary bow. No. So, we walk down. Oh, my God. My pattern recognition, it's terrible. Oh no, where did it go? Wait, I'm remembering having to walk. We were gonna have to walk pretty far, I think. Oh my God. What is that? No, don't. Whatever all this is, I'm not doing that today, but it's like the Black Cove looking down on the docks of all the traps all over again. It's just a trap puzzle. Oh, and it's a big one. I'm not going through any of that today. Wait, my bow, I actually lost it. You got some ice cream and cold drinks? Hell yeah. Consume it quickly. Or slowly. Whichever is going to keep you cool. When I would get hot, I would just go and sprinkle water on myself and then spin slowly in a circle. I would call it artificial sweat. Ah, wait, there's the bow. There it is. Okay. So there was a bow hanging on a statue on a cliff, and I destroyed the statue, and now it's right there. So I'm gonna not get distracted. We're gonna just let them run around and go get it. Man, I can't wait to, like, figure out what's going on with the Immaculates. More so, like, trying to join them and, figure out... Oh, that's a person. It's a... Hey, the mysterious stranger.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
Wait, you're the guy that was at the church before. Hello again.
Wow, we meet again. I was hoping we might have the pleasure.
Before we do that, I'd like to buy your apple. What are you doing here?
Didn't I already tell you? I like to keep things in check. Make sure everything's in its place. A more interesting question is what you are doing here, my strange friend. Did you find what you were seeking since last we met?
Well, yes, but my journey is far from over. It seems like there's more afoot in rebellion than even I knew or know. Everywhere I turn, there's a new mystery widening, a new threat looming. Or what was I seeking? What I was seeking, you've got it all wrong. I'm not seeking anything more than the journey itself. Truthfully, it's kind of the last option. Because if you think about it from a meta point of view, I'm just playing a video game for fun, and I have no real expectations. So, hey, you've got it all wrong. I'm not seeking anything more than the journey itself.
The mysterious stranger seems to smile. Or is it a grimace? You can't quite tell. He gazes at you without blinking for several long moments.
Okay.
Can't wait to Google whatever that's all about one day.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
What? Oh, wait a second. The rabbit hole has a mailbox? Why? You know, well, I can't rob you now, but I will rob off this dead person. I'll take your bow. Okay, good enough. I got distracted from the bow. I already got a little distracted from the bow. Wait, is that the skull? The cave with the skull thing that I was supposed to find? Wasn't I supposed to find this? Isn't this where my trial is supposed to be? I thought it was somewhere totally different. Also, there's some yellow dots on the map. Oh, bunny rabbits. Wait, come back.
That Nangoth is hiding something. I just know it. He's got a foxy kind of face, doesn't he? Can't trust him as far as you can hop away from him.
Yep, we're very suspicious of that guy that you just mentioned. Wait, did you say Mangoth? Uh-oh, wait, there's Mangoth and some other guy. Now, I don't remember who we're not supposed to trust, but probably both of them. Come back! Beware the were-sheep? I don't want to deal with any were-sheep.
I may be a pig, but you could stand to lose a few yourself.
I'll kill you where you stand, Mr. Pig. How dare you say that to me? A dead adventurer with a diary. Day 654. All sources suggest that Heartseeker, that legendary and lethal bow, has long lain hidden in a small village to the north of Luculla Forest, so I have traveled many moons in that direction. By sundown, I should cross the gates of Silverglen. It was talking about a legendary bow, but the legendary bow was just like right up above him, right there. And now it's mine.
Treasure!
Hooray! And nothing bad happened to me. Oh, now, so we got mashed. A fancy, almost too fancy shield. And now Bear Daughter gets her own legendary weapon as well, which is two levels higher than we can use it right now, but 90 to 156 damage, so the max damage roll for us. That's the minimum damage roll for this bad boy. Hell yeah. Let's see. Quite possibly the most beautiful bow you've ever seen. Exquisite craftsmanship marks every inch of its oiled wood frame. You could swear the whole world looks clearer through its sights. Why does it feel like it's cursed then or something? Well, let's equip it and see what it looks like. You know, it looks more like primitive than I thought it was going to look. Also, I kind of wish there was a way to like turn off the elemental effects on your weapons. I don't really like I don't like that my bow is like puking water on us constantly, but I guess that's just how it's gonna have to be. I think even though it's it costs 2 extra action points to use, it does so much more damage that maybe it'll be worth keeping on. Let's try it out. And because Bear Daughter now has some more abilities, we're not gonna be shooting twice every turn now. We're gonna be hopefully shooting out damaging abilities more now. Tons of animals to talk to. Pretty exciting.
I think I'd like to become an Immaculate too. Better to be on the right side of a dagger than the wrong. Now, what to do about these hooves?
That deer wants to become an Immaculate.
So, you know Zigzags too. What a small world we live in.
Wait, you know Zig 7? That's incredible. Those bees. I would like to loot the beehive, please. Okay, it's empty. I'm gonna run away now, before I'm attacked by bees. So yeah, I think on the priority list, it's gonna be to go and do the Immaculate trial sooner than later. Even though the game is like, you might not want to do that yet until you're a higher level. Maybe we'll run around. Wow. Potato and Wolgraff are like one teleporter discovery away from leveling up. Let's just wander around the forest a little more. This is all a dead end, I'm realizing. Oh, no, it's not. There's some stuff that way, I guess. Let's go this way. Not a lot of random fights, which is good. Oh, that's like the super trap death. Whatever, crossroads of hell. Wait, somebody, the bard, now Brachus Rex, that most terrible of kings, that most terrible of wicked worms. Who's saying that? Defiler of lands, destroyer of cities and dreams, and finally defeated by the noble source hunters. But would you have guessed that he was once a wee tot, apple-cheeked and darling, and that his most loved twin sister as the moon? Why are there a bunch of dead people in the woods, too, now that I think about it? Who is reciting this thing? Aha, over there. Let's go over there. That seems much more welcoming than the horrible trapped hallway of death. I see no way to cross the river. Actually, there really isn't a way to cross the river. How are you supposed to get where I'm at without going through the Immaculate Portal? Which not everyone is going to do. What if I just tell my characters to walk there? No, they don't know how. Okay, well, I guess we'll leave that guy alone for now then. Let's go and look at this pavilion thing. Because the other pavilion was like the pavilion of death. It was like, do you want to die? And I was like, yeah. It's like, do you want a fast or a slow death? I said slow death. And then it slowly started to kill me. I mean, it's not that I didn't expect that to happen, but... you know, you never know, I guess. Oh, now this pavilion looks like it's been hit by a giant tree. What's this? What's your deal?
Where there is weakness, the void plagues. Where there is will, life springs. Tell me, traveler, do you wish to live?
So this is the Pavilion of Life. Yeah, I do want to live.
How do you wish to live? A life of long hours spent slowly savoring? Or do you prefer a rapid life? A life of chaos and wild nights?
I guess if I had a choice, it would be to live slowly.
It shall be done, and you shall be granted a boon for your endeavor.
I heard a sound, but I don't think anything happened. Oh, I can no longer talk to the Pavilion of Life. That's different than the one of death, but if we look over here, a bunch of poison mushrooms, but more importantly, that Master Siegfried's diary, which I believe was the guy that was leading those immaculate students to the right. Dear Margora, thanks to the completion of the shrine near the cathedral, we can finally conclude the trapping of the paths towards the cathedral. Once the orcs bring the last sacrifices, the way will be secured. We've planted a wide selection of noxious bulbs in very specific areas to ensure any intruders will be blown to the goddess and back. I just hope the students paid attention during our field work. A noxious bulb, you say? Oh my god. Somehow in the world did I not step on that? I don't know. But... let's leave, let's leave. Oh, Wolgraf, you almost hit that trap, bro. Alright, but... Bear Daughter, blow up those traps. Okay. Still, though. I don't think that the way... we can technically teleport our way through all this. There's a lever over there. But, no, actually, I have a better idea. Since we got that bloodstone, I'm sure that a new portal is open, right?
Aha! We meet again, and well met you are. Did you know I've constructed a little theory about you both? Yes, I have indeed.
Okay.
The theory is this. You are not you. Or rather, you are you, but you is not all there is to you. And that goes for both of you. But I see you're staring at me like a cow stuck in an astronomy lesson, so let me start again.
Right, we already know that we have some sort of past life.
I think that you carry two souls inside of you. One that belongs to the mortal human beings that you are now, and one that belongs to certain someones with whom we've both become acquainted.
Now that is some new info. Maybe we are also soul-forged beings.
You remember that segment of the tapestry your efforts helped to mend, don't you? The two great generals? How they led the battle against the Void's first attack on Rivellon?
I like that the game is already addressing this, and it's not like a big reveal at the end. So yeah, are you implying that the souls of those two generals are within us?
It would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Your connection to the Void, your presence here at the end of time. True, the mystery of Starstone remains, but at this rate, we'll have it sorted out in 2 shakes of Ahu's tail. As luck would have it, a new portal awaits. Perhaps answers do as well. So, onward.
Onward we go. Oh, apparently we can talk to Potato.
A second soul? Do you think it could be true?
His theories are nonsense, I am who I am, and no other soul is sharing joint custody with my body, or why not? You don't have to convince me that there's something infinitely great innate to my being. I don't like either of those options. The first option is outwardly denying, and the second option is, like, very pompous. But yeah, you don't have to convince me that there's something infinitely great innate to my being. Because, and I don't say that because I'm so confident, but I say that because of the weirdness with the Bloodstones.
Ha! Yes. Just look at the events we've set in motion. Our souls are meant to soar, and they'll soar yet.
Oh, Potato agreed. Still a big fan of the AI personality thing. Apparently the portal is over here to the Hall of Secrets. Alright, Zigzags. Sorry, 6-7. Here we go.
What have we here? A study?
Wonderful. About time you got an education.
Potato just called me stupid.
Guardians. Dear Guardians.
That jump scared me.
When I see your faces, it is like the
6,
barriers
7.
of time tumble in upon themselves. But oh, how my heart aches when I think of the duty you adopted. It was more than even the gods had the right to ask of you. You did not want it, but you took it upon yourselves nonetheless, though many wailed and many wept.
You know, like, why would we need to, like, make another soul of ourselves or whatever, like, against this demon void dragon that we maybe fought before? I don't know. Lots of mystery still.
In a ruptured world, wherein all resolve had crumbled, you renounced life and liberty to stand guard and protect every last morsel of creation.
Curious that stand guard is capitalized there.
When I despair, I think of your sacrifice. In my darkest hours, I cherish the resolve that was you.
It's a good thing to be cherished.
Even though apparently we had to give up life and liberty for that to happen.
Okay. Oh, there's a person down there. I was about to say, well, I guess I didn't need to take all those beakers and everything before, so I could decorate my own lab. There was a lab here the whole time, which makes me kind of sad. But let's read this ancient letter. Dearest Henry, dear cousin and king, the honorable generals baffle me. Their behavior has become puzzling and erratic. They are saviors of our realm. They are worshipped like man and divinity alike. Title drop. Yet they wander down strange and solitary paths. Word has reached me today that one of them is gone, vanished. I wonder why. Why could they do such a thing? But why would they do such a thing now that the very world is theirs to command, and the other? Such force, such sudden ruthlessness, such tyranny, a betrayal almost of the principles that they fought for. These tidings sadden me beyond compare. I think of what could have been done. Wait, I think of what could have been and despair. What is it? There must be an answer. What is that riles them so? Signed, Lady Helenia, Countess of Lelialind. So, yeah, we know that one of the generals kind of gave up. Not gave up, but was not satisfied with how things were going and wanted to go back to, like, a simpler life, it seemed. But the other one That was maybe the first time we've heard them, like, becoming tyrannical and evil and whatnot. Let's read this book. Tales of the Seven Gods. Have I read this before? I don't think so. No, there's lots of names I've never seen before. The Seven Gods were still young when they decided that each of them should have their own race to guide through the eternal flow of time, and thus it happened that Ralik, the most powerful of all gods, became the patron of the humans. The burly Duna created the dwarfs in his own likeness, and even lived alongside them in mountainous caverns. Tyr Sendelius, the poet, went into the woods and created the elves. He blessed them with near immortality and wisdom. The reptile goddess Stissa, whose name I do remember, I believe, from Divinity 2, because I was a lizard in that game, wished to command a proud warrior race, and thus she created the lizard people, fierce fighters from the wastelands. The god Vrogir, renowned for his brutality and violence, created the orcs and enslaved them for more than 300 years before he left rebellion. Xanteza, the goddess of mirth and laughter, wanted an intelligent race versed in the arts of magic around her. She created the imps, who were talented magicians and engineers. The goddess Amadia was an outsider, preferring to live in complete solitude. As the centuries passed, the 6 races spread over the continent. One day, Amadia's Dalliance means a casual romantic or sexual relationship with a wizard resulted in the birth of several demigods. She granted her lover immortality and decided that she would act as the patron mother of the wizards. Although wizards are not considered a separate race, they had their own goddess to whom to pay tribute. So, I'm going to be honest, my mind always gets a bit confused when we talk about religion in these types of RPGs because I'm so well versed in Pillars of Eternity and Avowed's religion and way that they handle things that I have to constantly tell myself it doesn't work that way in this world. But in this world, it seems like, yeah, there's one god for every race, except for one who didn't have a particular race, but maybe gave birth to magic. Or at least is like now the patron of magic. Even though there's also imps who are also well versed in magic. Let's take this book with us. That's a very important book. It's just called book. Okay. Let's not forget about it. And then this book. Oops. In the event of the Divine One's return, according to a prophecy, the Divine One will lead our people to a better world, but what will this new world look like? I have read nearly all the texts regarding Reuben Farrell, the author of the prophecy, and the more I study his words, the more inconsistencies I find. What kind of person would this Divine One be? Will every living being see his vision of the new world, or will the Divine One select individuals? According to prophecy, the Divine One will destroy all evil. How can lovers of creation advocate for the destruction? How can lovers of creation advocate for the destruction? Can the Divine One really distinguish between good and evil, or will he choose what is evil according to a preset moral code? Then the other ancient letter, Esteemed General, esteemed Sovereign, as you know, the vanquished void lives still, be it caged in the imperishable God Box? God Box? I must know more about the God Box. That's an awesome name for a thing. We all fear it greatly, for it remains powerful even in confinement. The gods have told us we need guardians, we need immortals that will safeguard the God Box and thereby safeguard our world forever. I can think of no better candidates than the 2 heroes that were the Void's first undoing. What say you, my sovereign? Will you heed the call of the divines, and will your honorable companion do the same? Signed, Henry, son of William, righteous king of Farrell, who I believe is the one that wrote that prophecy book we just read about. That is pretty cool. So but I don't understand why we'd have to give up our memories and stuff. But yeah, apparently we've been assigned as not just the guardians, but like the eternal guardians of all time, forever, against the void that apparently cannot be killed. can only be confined within a god box. Okay, I can loot this stuff later. Let's go down and talk to the Teller of Secrets. Also, what is that? Like an altar? Also, why is she here? She's just like a person. Fair daughter, give her a quick sniff. Level 20. Okay. So, basically, don't try to fight her.
Hail, holy light, offspring of heaven, firstborn.
What do you have for sale? Oh my god. How much gold is all this is? How much gold am I gonna need to do this? This is much more tempting than some treasure maps from the first area of the game. Secrets of the Stars, Mundane Secrets, Secrets of the Trade. Okay, lots of Secrets of the Trade. But it makes me wonder, actually, I was gonna say, is this like DLC? But no, there's no DLC in this game like that. And then Compendium of Mortal Techniques and the Ancient Tome of Body Mastery. Now those seem like if I read them, I'm gonna get a skill or something. Also, they're worth 6,000 gold. Okay, we can do some quick math because the prices of these things, there's only 3, so it's 3,096 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 1,210 plus 2,371 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus, we'll just say 13,000. We're gonna need 61,821 gold to buy all the stuff in here. You know, maybe we should start small and like just buy one map and see what happens. That will happen on another day. Tell me about yourself, Teller of Secrets. Tell me your secrets.
About me? The Guardian's first disobedience, and the fruit of that forbidden box, whose depths brought death into this world, and all our woe with loss of source, I remember.
Okay, she's speaking quite cryptically, but the Guardian's first disobedience, as in me and Potato not doing something, the fruit of the forbidden box, the god box, like the void dragon, whose depths brought death into the world and all our woe with loss of source. I don't ever remember them saying that source was removed from the world, and it's definitely not.
I come no spy with purpose to explore or to disturb the secrets of your realm, but secrets of my own I bring. The secrets of another world, perhaps not lawful to reveal.
As in, you're not here to tell me about my current life, but maybe you have info about my past life, the other world, right? The secrets from the another world. But maybe you don't feel that great about telling us about them. Not very direct, are you?
Whence thou returnest, and whither wentest, I know. Direction hardly signifies.
Now that was a crazy sentence. Whence thou returnest, and so whether you return or wherever you go, I can't even decipher that. How did you come to this place?
Which way I fly is here. Myself am here, but in the lowest deep. A lower deep still threatening to devour this homestead opens wide.
Right. I'm interested to learn more about your secrets.
To ask or search, I blame thee not. For Rivellon is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years.
Well, maybe we should just buy one. I mean, I got some gold. We're about to go on a grand adventure in the next few parts where we're probably going to make our money back. But the question is, should I buy the most expensive one, Secrets of the Stars, Mundane Secret, or Secrets of the Trade? I kind of want to buy Secrets of the Trade. I feel like that sounds more interesting than stars or mundane things, so... But the other one's more expensive, but only slightly. Secrets of the Trade. I'll take that. Thank you. I'm not going to sell you anything, because it's going to screw up your inventory. So, let's see. Secrets of the Trade.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
Apparently, my map is slowly filling up with secrets. Oh, okay. Wait, Jerome's treasure map. Wait. Which... I think I bought this one. I don't know which one was the one. Okay, I don't know which one we just bought, but I have an idea. I will simply save over a file, and then I will reload an earlier file. I mean, I guess I can reload this autosave. I don't think it really matters. Then we will look at our secrets there, and then be able to know which one was the new one that was just added. Yeah, it's the lighthouse one.
Lucula seems fairly infested with immaculates.
So... Some say a paranoid old lighthouse keeper hid away his most effective defense mechanism in case of an emergency. Well, we know where there's a lighthouse. It's in the first area. Let's go look at it really quick. To the... To the harbor. Oh, my log updated. Did it? The Source Hunter's Journey. Ah. It was just reminding me that, yeah, you can buy some stuff. You can buy possibly some secrets from them. That is not it. That's a note that I wrote myself. Go to the Desolated Farms, actually. That's a lot closer. Wow. The level of comfort and safety I feel in this earlier zone compared to the other one is wild. But never forget the battle with the battle with Potato and the one lone wolf summon as we ran and ran and ran and ran away from this dude. Are there still spider corpses up here? How nostalgic. Oh, they're gone. Feels bad. Alright, into the lighthouse. Is it in here somewhere? Is this skeleton always here? I don't think it's in here. The other secret that we found had it marked on the map. Like, this is where the secret is that you just got. Doesn't seem to have happened here.
I've already read this.
Okay, well, don't get testy. I was just checking, Gabe. How many other lighthouses are in the game, though? I don't need that note about Ishmashel. I've eaten them. And I don't need that note about the mysterious stranger. We've actually seen him again now already. Well, this is the only lighthouse that I know of. The game actually makes it a big deal about this lighthouse. Well, and I don't want to give up so fast, but it doesn't feel like there's much for us to even look at. torch back here. Okay. Actually, you can't even walk around the lighthouse. Okay. Well, maybe there will be a lighthouse later in the game. I feel like I want my gold back. There's no way up, right? It's not hidden by this barrel or something, is it? And down here, there are always two rats here.
Samson sure is sorry about Desdemona. And for all we know, her ghost's off somewhere pining for him, just as he's pining for her.
Not anymore. I sent them both to hell. Actually, no, I just sent one of them to hell.
I've heard powerful undead like the Lighthouse School never truly die.
Alright, Secret of the Lighthouse, you win this round, but you wait until I get bored enough to try to find you again. I mean, I must just be looking in the wrong place.
But it pours, eh?
I'm kind of miffed about that, but I'd hate to go spend the rest of my gold, so it's all good. Well then, let's head back to the end of time. Let's head back to the observatory, which is where I actually live, not in my whatever home. Ah, here's all my wonderful things. Oh boy. You know what we really needed to add? Where is it? That soap. Yes. Where would the soap go? Ah, the soap should go near our water barrel that I almost positive put somewhere. Maybe. No. I don't know where.
I guess someone else got here first.
I don't need to carry both of those ooze barrels. Okay, well, we'll put the soap down. Soap down. Soap. It just looks like a rectangle of like nothing. Not bad. Oh, and this wooden pin. Yes, I would like to keep this wooden pin, which is just a stick. Oh, and this blunt dagger, which we found out was possibly used for sodomy. Wait, is sodomy the right word? For butt stuff. Also, I can't move it. I wanted it. It's kind of glitching into the thing. Whatever. It's fine. Oh my goodness. It's been so long. I've seen a Gachi emote, actually. How far I've fallen from as a Twitch chatter. Stupid lighthouse map. I'm so tempted just to Google it right now. I feel like I feel miffed. No. We have many maps to battle. Unless we find out that the loot from them is not that good. Then we're never gonna do that again. But soon, I mean, eventually you're gonna have a bunch of gold and not know what to spend. Permission to Google conceded? Not yet. Not yet. But like, there's almost no way that I'm gonna do all those treasure maps without having to Google one of them. But surely not the first one. Alrighty, well. There's still plenty of things for us to explore in Silverglen next time, but today, I think that'll do it for me. We have about 15 minutes unless it ends up getting moved, but there's a nice collab, VTuber collab I'm gonna check out. They're playing Yap Yap, which is a game that we played on stream. Did I ever dip my weapons in a barrel of ooze? I will now, because It'll probably start a little late. That's true. You're right. There was something that I did. Oh, it was that I sharpened my sword. And I sharpened daggers, and that worked. So I sharpened my sword, and then that worked. And then I was like, wait, so that means if I can dip my weapon in this, maybe I can do other stuff to it too. So yeah, let's try that. Let's try that, but I'm going to save just in case I don't want it on my weapon for some reason. Because you would think having a poisoned weapon as a zombie would be good, but it also might mean if someone's exploding, for example, that if I hit them, I'm going to explode. Oh. It didn't work. Maybe it's because potato needs to do it? It said invalid combination, though, not...
Nothing but rubbish.
It said invalid combo, not that it didn't work. It's not working with my curved sword. Let's try a dagger. Even though it already has earth damage on it. What? That didn't work either. I must not be doing something right. Oh wait, my shield. Now that we have a super awesome Omega God shield, I would like to try putting a ruby in it, because I think that I read somewhere that that does something good. I have a glass ruby, but that's like a fake ruby, isn't it? That's a glass ruby. Aha, a small ruby. Oh no, they have the same description, but this one is worth more, so... What? It didn't do anything! Alright. Clearly, I'm just an idiot. I'm clearly the worst at crafting ever. But you know what I know will definitely do something. And since I saved, I'm curious about what's gonna happen. I'm save scumming a lot in this game. Way more than I usually do in any game. But apparently you can combine weapons with tormented souls, sorry. So let's see what happens if we could put a tormented soul into my sword. Okay, hold on, I'm not high enough level to do that, apparently. But I can fix that. I think. Yes, we have to put on the Immaculate Necklace, which gives us +1 blacksmithing there. And then this with a soul. I mean, if I don't even know what kind of damage boost this could give. I'm still not good enough. Fuck. Do you have any more blacksmithing gear? I don't think that I do. I wanted to play around with the tormented souls of people. L crafter? No, it's like, what was the point? This is the whole point. Now, I did read that, you know what some people do, instead of wasting talents and skill points on crafting, which is too late for me, I already put it into scientist, they just go and hire a companion and just dump all their points into crafting, and then they're just the crafter, which, yeah, that's like a good idea. Maybe I would have did it if I thought of it on my own, but it feels like cheating doing it now. Well, that was anticlimactic. No tortured souls. No poison-dipped weapons. But you know what I can add? I can add this. The chest of the Source King, which is currently locked. And I don't believe I can lockpick it. Let's try. No, can't lockpick it. But I have an unlocked scroll, and I'm not gonna use it yet. Not yet. But you know, like, maybe next time. Maybe, like, later. I don't know why the dipping my weapons in ooze didn't work. but that's okay. That's alright. So, I have, let's see, some crafting, some inventory management to do, as always. That never changes, does it? We'll sprinkle all of our equipment around. Maybe I'll plan to level up so we're ready to just continue on with the action. And I will be back for tomorrow for some more Divinity. I'm sure, I guarantee that one day my streams will not be scheduled around VTubers, but in my casual phase right now of streaming, it still is. So, thank you all for joining me. I encourage you guys to check out the collab if you want. We'll go to the outro and we'll just listen to the cool music of the end of times for a minute. But yeah, we delivered that will to Blasius. We saved Bonnie from being exploded from that skeleton that trapped her in the room. We rescued Alfie and those traitors, and we learned some about Ben and his wife, Nadia, and Lawrence, the mining operator. We learned about the goblin problem. There's all kinds of stuff for us to sink our teeth into next time. So we will see how that goes. And I owe you all another non-Divinity stream sometime soon, TM. My website was about to be launched the other day. Then I ran into a bunch of bugs during QA, which was expected, but is still discouraging. So I will be still working on that next week some, but then I'll be done. And then we will see what the future holds, I guess. The non-RPG stream debt's getting higher. It is. It really genuinely is, but good news for the demo fans. I mean, I'm a demo fan too. The what's it called? Steam Next Fest is this month. I bet you if I look right now, it's probably like tomorrow or some crazy shit. Let me see if I can find that really quick. When is this next Steam Next Fest? You would think this would be easy to find. I'm happy that people are playing Yap Yap, but I'm kind of sad that, like, I don't have anyone to play Yap Yap with. I played the demo, and then, like, it was really cool, but it was kind of hard to do it by yourself. Okay, the Steam Next Fest is actually, it's not tomorrow. It's February 23rd. So, lots of demos happening at some point after February 23rd, but before March 2nd. If you see any cool ones, let me know when that happens. What about the blueberry something? I got a little discouraged because I saw people were playing the full released version of Berry. I guess that doesn't mean we still couldn't have fun in the demo though. But I was like, oh, if the full game's out, then nobody cares about seeing the demo now. So we could do that too. And then I have Worming from Home, which is a game about working from home, but you play as a worm. Also, I do have two other games, A Merchant's Promise and Under the Waves. A Merchant's Promise is like a trading merchant RPG gaming kind of thing with like physics-based items. So like, imagine you have to actually pick up your cart and roll it around to different towns and actually pick up goods and put them in your cart and take care of them and whatnot. I was like, hell yeah, that sounds cool. And then Under the Waves, which is like a narrative game about being a man in a high-tech lab under the ocean, and it's not supposed to be scary, but yeah, it's made by, who was it? It's made by Wuthering Waves, though. You saw the trailer for the Beaver game? You mean the base building one? I forget the name of it. Under the Waves was made by Quantic Dream, that's right. Spotlight by Quantic Dream, who made Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Fahrenheit Beyond Two Souls, I decided to grab Under the Waves from them. Because it seems like a pretty like introspective one, like a different tone than some of those other ones, you know. Yes, thank Egg. The base building beaver game. Actually, did I buy that? Cage Sama? Actually, no, I didn't buy the beaver base building game. I'd watched someone play it, and I wasn't interested at the time, but I did think it was really creative, and I wonder if maybe there's some more mechanics and whatnot that could grab my interest. We could always check it out. Who knows? Because, you know, Arknight's Infield did not satisfy with the whole factory building, unfortunately. And Factorio is a little too much factory building, I learned. So maybe I could try Satisfactory again, who knows? Or Animal Crossing, actually, is also still on the list of games I want to add to the reoccurring roster. I think some chill Animal Crossing could be fun from time to time. That game involves much less gameplay talking, if that makes sense. Like in Divinity, I'm basically just reading out what I'm doing in the game half the time. But in Animal Crossing, I mean, you can just look and see exactly what's happening. So, more yapping about random things. We'll see. I thank you guys, though, for joining, as always. I appreciate it a lot. I know everyone's life is super busy, and I'm glad that you guys are making time to hang out with me for a minute or two. You wonder if it's dropping frames from my end or your end. It is either Twitch's end or your end, at least from my OBS. No drop frames for me. Let me just double check that though. No drop frames from my end, but I can see. That doesn't mean it's not happening though. Kind of a weird world, the whole drop frames thing. I'm so glad though that we've mostly fixed that issue. All good. We're basically wrapping things up. It is time for the collab that is gonna start late. This internet's not good. Did you already move? I guess, or if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Feels bad. Having bad internet is never fun. Not yet. Okay, well good. Maybe when you move, you'll have better internet. Hopefully. I might actually be moving within like this year, and then my internet will definitely get worse. Maybe next year. Next week? Well, congrats on finding a place. And good luck with your move. Just remember that moving is a very annoying process for everyone, and you'll get through it like everyone else. Mr. President Doob 9 just hit. What is she? What is she doing? But you know, it kind of reminds me of when I would pretend that I'd pretend that I died in the Lost Ark channel chat. And then I thought about that randomly one day. I was like, why did I do that? Why would I do that? That's weird. Anyways, Doob 9 is here. The collab will probably be late, like we just said, but starting soon. Starting soon, probably. Yap Yap as a game seems like it actually added a lot of more stuff, like, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes when games go from demo to release, they just flip a switch. Sometimes they change completely, and then sometimes they get an in-between level of change. So, That should be cool. I still want to play Hollow vs. Robo. I want to finish the story. I don't know how badly I'm going to try to get symmetrical on everything, but I'd like to finish the game, because I bet you we could do it in just one stream. But tomorrow... Actually, I'm not sure now. I was going to say tomorrow, Divinity, because we got all this stuff to do, but then I'm realizing, wait, this might be a good time to take a little break, because, yeah, we're right about to start a whole bunch of stuff. I guarantee you, if I end up having to quit during the middle of a goblin raid, I'm definitely going to start wanting to... I'm going to want to keep playing Divinity for sure, so we will see. I will think about it, and your suggestions are always welcome, chat. You know, it is kind of mind-blowing. I'm just realizing I bought 3 RPGs last winter holiday, and we're only in number 1 now. It's been 2 months. Oh god. It's probably going to be another month before Divinity's finished too. Then we have Persona 3 and Yakuza 0. Those are going to take forever too. Actually, I don't think Yakuza 0 is going to take that long. But Persona 3 is probably going to take forever. I don't know if we'll finish that one. I don't know if it's gonna grab me or not. It might be a little too anime for my taste now, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to give the Persona series a shot. That was both a serious statement and a joke. Get it? Because they shoot themselves in the head? Apparently that's only in 1 game, though? I don't know. Okay, well... time for me to move on, chat room. That is it for today. Oh my god, in my Uma Musume game app, it still says I have 60,000 carats, which is just not true. But, boy, was that nice to see one last time before I log back in, and now see that I've gone from 60,000 carats down to... 14,000. Oh, god! Oh, jeez. But I have New Year's Haru on my home screen, and she's so adorable. So, it's all worth it. And from now on, I'm only spending, I know it's a meme at this point, but I'm only spending carats on support cards for like the next year. Surely we'll catch up. Alright, chat. That really, truthfully, definitely does it for me. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna eat some food. I thank you all again and hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Stay warm and or cold, depending on where you live. And hopefully see you back tomorrow for something, probably Divinity. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye. See you later. Bye.